Digiwaxx, but I really felt disappointed for Dipset, based off of the quality or lack thereof of what their DJ was giving them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he missed so many chances on just like cues for music. But I really felt hold on real quick. Just cultural music, he missed cues, and then he also like really missed the ball. He dropped the ball when it came to like the initial impact of tracks that he was playing. I said in the group chat earlier, there's no reason he's starting to play "Oh Boy" twice at the end of Kiss's verse. So by the third time he drops it, Cam is crestfallen. The crowd knows what's coming. There's no surprise, and it just fell flat. And you could see Cam literally get deflated, and you could see his, like, I don't want to say dignity, but bro, never in my wildest imagination, I don't give a fuck from Yonkers or nowhere. Never in my wildest imagination could I picture a crew of niggas from Yonkers having NYC, Boo, Cameron, and MSG.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Never in my lifetime did I ever dream of that. And I feel bad, bro. Part of me is actually cringing for Cam because of everything he did for the city. I ain't really think he deserved that, like the booing and whatnot. But at the same time, it's a gladiator sport. If it's live and fans is like really giving you their real emotions and your DJ sucking, what can you do?
I don't think Cameron.
So I got one question. I got a question, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. And this is for Loose Cannon. You made a valid point talking about reggae style, Jamaica style, right? At what point? Because earlier I said, how is Versus being judged? Because I'm not gonna deny where Versus has gone, but I am going to remember that Versus was producers and writers. And when it morphed into the artist side of things, is the way that people are judging it changing because it's artists? Or should the judgment call still remain how it was when it was just producers and
the
writers?
whole thing evolved. It all was evolving. It wasn't like some like stagnant, you know what I'm saying? Like some stagnant, just like cell. It kept evolving over time as things got better, and especially as COVID protocols relaxed. My bad, Muskin. I know that kept questions for you, but
no, it was in general.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Luce. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have to add on to what he just said. Yeah, I think it's evolving because as I watched it from the beginning to what it is now, I even thought it was going to be like that because they had what's his name come out, the referee, and I thought it was going to be like that. But then when I didn't see him come back out, I just guessed, all right, they're in Madison Square Garden. This is to entertain people. This is no longer a score situation. This is the entertainment. And basically, it has evolved into that because last night, that wasn't a battle. That was a massacre. That was a
funeral.
But flawless victory.
No, I'll say it. I think that Dipset lost a lot of their value yesterday. Because we were talking about a shout out to Joe Ice. We were talking about, like, I don't really want to see no Dipset show. And that hurts.
They kind of fucked up the breath for the tour. That performance kind of messed up the money for tour sales.
This is stage delivery, man. That's what killed them.
Okay.
Me.
Everybody wants to see the lockdown, though, and they want to see Kiss.
Yo, it put the shit back on full display, too, about all these lazy motherfuckers rapping over their lyrics, too. You know what I'm saying? That was the big
man, for real.
That was the biggest complaint I heard about Rolling Loud, is motherfuckers was talking mad shit that everybody just was rapping over their shit, you know what I mean? And hey, Jada, put that shit on display, man. This is hip hop. This is hip hop. Get up on out here and fucking spit your shit. You know what I mean?
They knew each other's lyrics word for
Artist
word.
development, bro.
Yo, he knew everybody's lyrics. He knew Dipset lyrics.
Styles knew lyrics.
He knew everybody's lyrics, bro.
Because they in sync, they in tune, they practice, they
brothers.
Things, you know what I'm saying? They do this all the time. And just FYI, it will be a DJ versus battle as well. Swiss Beats definitely gonna make that. I don't know what DJ's gonna go against DJ, but it's gonna be that as well.
Well, you seen Scratch teamed up with Versus. They got $1 million contract on the line to kind of like become the new Versus DJ or some shit like that.
And by the way, I love that.
Hell yeah,
because that's to show like the real. There's so many dope, talented DJs. I'm shocked we haven't had a DJ Versus yet, but it looks like this is.
But this showed how important y'all are, man. This really showed how important y'all are and what y'all mean to the community, what y'all mean to hip hop, all of that. Like this was the time where people can really say, like, "Yo, I need a DJ. I need to make sure my DJ official." Like it put the importance on there, and that's what I was happy about the most. And I couldn't wait till we got on today because it showed how much y'all are needed, how much y'all should be appreciated. You know what I'm saying? So I take my hat off to all y'all just because, you know what I'm saying, last night proved it.
And I just want to say on some West Coast tip, on some West Coast tip, that shit started with DJ Battle Cat with the DMX and Snoop Dogg versus fam. That's where that shit started.
That's exactly what I was saying. Like, motherfuckers forget how Battle Cat damn laced the fuck out of Snoop. Niggas keep forgetting that shit. And I'm not taking nothing away from last night. But let's remember where it started.
Well, listen,
Battle Cat, bro.
Let's get into some music, new music Wednesdays. You know, I knew this was going to be an emotional one. I knew today was going to be an emotional music day coming off last night. It started out with, I thought they were going to fight on stage. There was a lot of emotion from last night into this morning.
You seen Cam kick Ghost?
I seen a lot. Yeah.
It was about to turn up.
Listen, we're going to play some music. We're going to come back. There's so much going on. I got another big
Pink stocks went down. Pink stocks and bandana stocks went down after last night.
I'm gonna tell you that's false though. That's really false. If you've been outside, today and you listen to what people playing, they playing both Dipset and D-Block music all day long. It's a win for both of them as far as their catalogs go. You know what I mean? People are paying attention to them again, listening to their music. So I won't see that. Then Joel's and Cam put on a solid show. You know what I mean? I don't know what my man was Freaky Zeke was doing back there, but Joel's and Cam put on a good show, yo. They didn't lose all stock. I understand it was a slaughter, but the fact of the matter is the slaughter was just a testimony to what D-Block has going on in his hip-hop. It's like their stance and position as artists in this hip-hop thing from the all about the, you know, Benjamins and Puffy and the Family Jones and whatnot, all the way to like present day, and then the King of New York Records. Like, they just got just so much artistry and talent going on between the three of them that we can't not give them their credibility for that part. Not that Dipset didn't show up. Like, yeah, we know they didn't do their homework. Their sets wasn't ready. You know, the DJ, man, damn, that's a big school. We need to use that versus battle as why the DJ is very, very, very important. We need to take that battle and use it. You feel me? Like over and over again. See what this guy did. See what Tech did. Tech bodied that. That is Tech classic battle. Tech body that shit.
Also, I've never seen Cameron Giles. I've never in 28 years of being a fan of his music. I've never ever seen Cam speechless, bro. Never in my lifetime have I even seen a Harlem dude, let alone Cameron, be speechless after some dude.
Joel was bopping to the shit.
All right, let's get into this music. I feel like this is sort of appropriate as we start this Music Wednesdays.
Hold on, one more thing. That nigga said, I ain't never lost to a nigga in leather pants.
That nigga had a
he said, we got grams. They got grams.
Yeah.
He's like, shout out to Styles. Shout out to the whole Dipset. I mean, not bad. The whole Locks, D-Block. They took it yesterday, obviously. Yeah, a lot of emotions from yesterday, you know, boiling over. Did want to just do a couple of things before we get back into the conversation. Shout out to everybody who's tapping in, all the DJs from all over. There's a dope ass lineup today. And everybody who continues to tap in. DJ Moolah put on, DJ I-95, Raymond T, Lucky Luciano, Junior Rodigan, big up. James Brown, of course, representing LBC. DJ Loose Cannon, DJ Swerve, Legend, of course, the Queen herself, DJ Queen B, representing CT, DJ Yaga, who else is up in here? DJ A-Will, DJ Lux, DJ Earl E, representing the West Coast Fleet in the building. Shout out to DJ Boogie down in Hampton, VA.
Yes, sir.
Lily Mae, how you doing? And of course, the legend in himself. And we got it. What's dope about today is that we have a lot of legends tapping in, man. After a night like last night, a lot of Caribbean legends will be joining us today. We actually got one who's just chilling, but we're gonna get to you in a second. Shout out to my man Chaka Demus, he's in the building. We're gonna play some more music and then we're gonna get to him. And that's what it is, man. So again, welcome to New Music Wednesdays. If you've never been here, we've really just played the newest music that's come out in the last 7 days. And if you got something, please email it in. If there's something that you want to put everybody onto, We try to keep it as community as possible and put each other on to just dope shit. So that being said, I'm gonna play one more record and I'm gonna come back with a question and then we're gonna get into our first guest who's kicking it. So tell me what y'all think about this record and then we'll go from there.
2 for 2.
I'm not the biggest fan. That sounds like a sync record to me.
Same here.
I mean, I think it's good timing. Like roller skating culture is fucking mad crazy again right now. So I think it's good timing on the record. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't roller skate, but I got to DJ some little roller things already. So that shit flow right in.
It's gonna last in the skating ring for a while too.
Yeah, for sure.
For years. Sir. I'm sure for years.
Especially TikTok, IG Reels, they taking that shit and running.
I do think it's a couple months late only because, summer, like skating's going to happen year round. But as far as like summer, I feel like that joint probably should have dropped late June, early July.
Probably May.
I agree with you on that.
May so will pick up and go crazy in July.
It would have been a good summer jam if he came out there earlier.
Sorry, Boogie. Say that again?
I said it would have been a great summer jam if he would have came out with that earlier. I agree with them, what they said on that.
We don't have a skating rink in the tri-state area anymore. Maybe I don't know. Queens, y'all got a skating rink out in Queens?
Yeah, they got the skating rinks up there.
There's a couple in Brooklyn too, like 5 minutes away from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to loop. Anyway, whatever. I like.
I can let you know where they are when you're ready.
Yeah, Mayweather just opened a skating rink in Vegas.
Wow,
that's fire.
Strip club and skating rink. Skating strippers is next.
Skating strippers. I'll be at that.
Stripper boxing and then stripper skating right after.
That's entertainment, man.
They're gonna be out there with hickeys on the ground and shit.
Yo, I'm at your favorite spot in New Haven.
Oh, you back over there, huh?
Yeah, for a minute.
Oh boy. Nah. Shout out to I-95. We had a blast in New Haven a couple of weeks ago. Definitely some stripper things going on. Anyway, back to the song and everything. I think it's a 2 for 2. It's the #1 added record at like 2 formats. That's a clear sign, even though radio may not be the end all be all. It is definitely a clear sign that they got something going on. So,
is there acapella for it?
Didn't get it yet.
Because I'm thinking of a remix or a mashup, whatever you want to call it.
I can make you one real quick.
Well, there it is.
Do that for me, because I got an idea.
Gotcha.
Please.
Okay, here goes my question. So my question is this. Based on last night's event, a lot of people like Jadakiss is 2 for 2. Is Jadakiss in your top 5 dead or alive?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Definite.
Easy.
Definite.
Easy.
Yeah. Yes.
See, I ain't have him. I
don't have him in mind, but
maybe top 10, not top 5.
But my list is so janky as fuck anyway, so you can't count me.
So everybody's top 5 MCs, Jadakiss is definitely in the top 5.
Me.
Yeah.
Like what's y'all? So in y'all's top 5, what everybody is saying? Yes. What is your top 5?
That's what I got to get at. That's what I want to hear.
Who's going first?
Not in order, but
hold on, Diggy, you jumped out. What you saying?
Biggie, Pac, Scarface, and it's a collective of, I'll say, Outkast and Jadakiss.
Wow. Mine goes like Big, Nas, Andre 3000, Kendrick, and Kiss in no particular order.
Kendrick made it. Wow, this is can't even knock nobody 5. Okay. Let's see, Raymond, what's yours?
I'm kind of with Earl, Big Nas, but everybody always leaves out Rakim. So I'm gonna go Big Nas, Rakim, Tupac, Jadakiss.
I was about to ask, how can nobody have Rakim in their top 5?
Rakim is always fire to me, yo.
Definitely in the top 5.
Yep. That's a solid vibe right though. You can't even front on that shit.
Yeah,
and I will say love to all you New York motherfuckers, because I mean lyricists, MCs, y'all, New York holds that shit down.
Boogie, who you got?
I don't really have a top 5, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I have like a variation of top 10. Like I said, he will be in the top 10, but I don't know if I can see him in the top 5 for sure. Because, I don't know. For me.
Okay. Queen, you got anybody?
Rakim, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, Pac, Tupac.
You got one more.
That's 5.
Oh, that was okay. My bad. Anybody else want to jump in? DJ.
I like Cool G Rap though. Cool G Rap.
Okay,
there you go.
Oh, don't forget about G Rap.
Or even AZ.
All right, Earl, go ahead.
Big Daddy
No, I
Kane.
went already.
Wait, Earl E.
Oh,
Big Daddy Kane. KRS. Rakim. I would have to put Slick Rick in there. Black Thought. That's 5 right there.
Okay.
Black Thought.
That I would put in front of Jadakiss.
Moolah.
I'm gonna have to say no order, but Fab gotta be up there. Gotta say Fab. Gotta say Jada. Gotta say Jay-Z. And I'm gonna say Pac. And you gotta throw like Lil Wayne in there. But I'm a different generation, so.
Can
I'm laughing. Don't laugh.
No, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I know if I give mine, y'all gonna be mad.
You gotta put Fab though. Fab stays relevant and he always raps some relevant shit.
Nah. Bionic, you give yours and I'll give you mine.
Mine.
I'll go after you.
Mine. 3 stacks. Eminem. Scarface. Fucking damn. Buster is my number 4. And my number 5 is Big Pun.
Okay. Not bad. That was a good one.
All right. Legend, let me see what you got.
Is that okay?
I got Jay-Z, I got Biggie. Y'all might laugh at this one, but because I grew up on him, my uncle put me onto him first, Kumo D. And then
I like that.
And then no, literally I grew up on him. And then for me, Ross and then Kiss.
Hey,
I like Ross because
Ross. Okay.
Ross, yeah, because he's super consistent and I like his music. So
all right,
he hasn't put out a whack album to me, in my opinion.
I'm gonna go with my 3. It's gonna definitely be Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. But I'm gonna say KRS-One was one of my, like, to me, the only dude I was ever a teacher.
I agree with you.
That was ever, he taught and he brought everybody together. I've never, since growing up, he was like my favorite. And then I'm gonna go out there and say Drake B. And I'm gonna say Drake because this dude has been, as I don't know, I feel like he's sort of done it all for a long time, and he gets overlooked. But to me, he's a god MC. I give it up to him. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question? Not to be divisive, right? But like for me, the list I gave is my top 5 favorite. It's not my top 5 nicest. You know what I'm saying? So I think that there's at times.
Hold on. Top 5 is top 5 to you. Whoever you think the dopest MC, that's like to me.
I got it though, Jay in there. If it's top 5 nicest, like he can't not be on it.
But
you know what I'm saying?
At the same time, Earl, I personally feel like when somebody says their top 5, they're talking about personally, because again, there's no, with music as a collective whole, there is no gauge to.
There's no standard metric.
Yeah, there's no metric to say, oh well, this nigga's nice because he, like, I've seen times where. I've seen a line where Jim Jones spit and everybody said it was whack. Then 4 years later, somebody else spit the same line and niggas went ape shit crazy. You know what I mean? Like exact same lyric. So there's no metric of, best per se. So I think with anybody, it's based on your favorite, and your favorite can be based on how they speak to you, based on their flow, based on their accomplishments, based on their staying power. You know what I'm saying? Like with CL, Drake had staying power. You know what I mean? Like, I don't personally think Drake is one of the nicest MCs ever, but as far as staying power and shit, like nigga, you can't knock him.
And some people break it up between MCs and lyricists.
But Bionic, that's the reason why I said I can't give a top 5, and that's why I can say I can maybe give a top 10, but it's not in any specific order, and it's fluid. But as far as top 5, I mean, without there's certain people that'll always be in that top in the top 10 regardless, and that's of course Biggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, KRS-One. Like I agree with CL on that. Daggone, Fab. You know what I'm saying? There's certain people, Rakim. Certain people are always going to be in somebody's top 10. If everybody names the same person, that's definitely a top 5. But everybody's top 5 is fluid, except for the same few people. That's Biggie, Tupac. Those are like always in everybody's top 5.
The Jay-Z and Nas. Those is like literally
and Nas, Jay. Yeah. So but like I said, when it comes to top 5, it can be fluid, but it's easier to put a top 10 together than it is a top 5 because there's really no top. I personally don't feel like there's an official top 5.
And you can change it too, because in your top 10, a person who was 5 might be kicked to 6, and another person might be kicked down to 5.
And the fucking exactly is niggas ain't never trying to hear that, because like you can tell that based off these NBA lists. If you look at any like greatest NBA players list, if somebody ever put Steph Curry in the top 10, niggas always go apeshit crazy. And it's like, bruh, like you're acting like
how do you not know?
Like you know what I'm saying? Like I saw somebody have Steph Curry in their top 10 and motherfuckers went crazy. I'm like, dude, this list is gonna ebb and flow based on what people accomplish over time.
Some people put Ray Allen in a top 10.
Right. Like, it's
these things, like I said, I feel like they are very
nothing is concrete.
It's personal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is personal. But like Bionic said, it's based on accomplishments as well and longevity and people that has been contributing to the culture for years. And those people are still, and even though those people, like some of the people are dead, like Biggie and Tupac, they're always going to be there.
I agree.
Yo, some basketball shit. Y'all got Kemba Walker?
I see. Woo,
Nick Stacy. It's about to be nice.
Westbrook and Melo.
I'm not.
I
honestly don't know how I feel about it. Like I like it.
Wait, hold on, time out. Because we were gonna get into this segment in a second because I feel like there's a lot of moves. The Lakers made some. There's a lot to talk about. Lakers have made some.
If we don't get the ring this year, bro, like we're trash.
No, if you don't get the ring this year,
unless everybody just get hurt or something,
yeah, which is very possible.
Me and Miami talking about
everybody's age.
Listen. My stance remains the same. I love Carmelo. I want to see Carmelo be successful.
I want to see him just get one ring.
And I love Carmelo. I want to see Carmelo be successful. And in an optimum situation for me, it would be fucking LeBron. Something happened to LeBron. He got to sit down and Melo lead the Lakers to a ring.
Oh my God. I would lose.
That'll be Westbrook.
No, in my reset this room. Hold on, Buyout. Let's reset this room because I know we're gonna get into this. This deserves some time. Let me play this music. We got a couple people on. I don't want to keep them waiting because they're definitely big people. But let me play a couple records, just little teasers, and then we're gonna get into this real quick. Only because we got some real people on that. To be honest with you, we're privileged to have on. So let me do this before we get into the sports because I know that's how it's going to go. So check it out.
Now this one dedicated to the girl and with the angel. No, take out your phone and you know say you're sexy. Working.
All right. I have to play this a little bit of this. Next time, one of y'all got to play these records because, I'm over here using the computer. This is too much going on. But big up to Chaka Demus in the building. Got to give him the proper love, the proper respect, a little bit of history. Chaka, how you doing, man? Chaka. Oh, my God. I did my best, man. I promise y'all. Chaka, you there? Mr. Demus. 1 2 1 2. All right. I don't know where Chaka went, but
it doesn't look like his mic is connected.
No. Oh yeah. Where's he at? Chaka, you have to connect your mic. I don't know. All right. In the meantime, we have, I guess, a little bit of technical difficulty on his behalf. We will try to get that settled out, and we'll come back to Mr. Chaka Demus. I'll play a song in the meantime, and then we'll come back to that. Cool? All right, let's do that. Sorry, everyone. All right, here we go. Yes. We're back. New Music Wednesdays. Shout out to everybody in the building. I said, man, we taking the time to Jamaica today. Going yard. Big up to everybody in the building. I don't know where Chaka Demus went, but we're just gonna go to our next guest, which is all love, because it's all a part of the same family. Big up to my man Noah Powa in the building right now. Noah, man, what's going on, my brother?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, just chilling. Welcome to New Music Wednesdays, man. You on here with a bunch of dope people, bunch of dope DJs, bunch of dope record breakers, influencers, everybody from all over the country, east to west, north to south. We're honored to have you in here, man. How you doing?
I mean, I'm just on the road with the kids, them and stuff, inside that diner right now, because already it was like 4:30, so I was trying to rush to, go home and get it sorted out on the computer guys, but actually I have to do it in the diner on the phone. So, once is music and, somebody supporting you or trying to talk to you about music, I'm there, so once Chelsea called me, I'm here.
Nice. So you're doing a nice little family vacation.
The youth, them say them want something to eat and them just say them want diner at 3 o'clock. I'm like, 3 o'clock diner. So, we just give them what they want and
That's what's up, man. So for those that don't know you, man, just give everybody a little bit of your background, where you're from, your journey to music, and then we'll go from there. So, just give everybody a little bit of your background.
Well, I mean, I was born in Jamaica, moved to the US like 99, 2000, and, been doing music from Jamaica, been singing, before start playing music. You used to go to studios and stuff like that in Jamaica. I wasn't working out as an artist, as a little youth, because I was like around 14, 15. So I just started talking on microphone, being an MC in Jamaica, start playing a lot of big sounds in Jamaica and, migrate to New York to play a song called Natural Vibes. And from there, I made my name in New York, start, going on my own now, just call myself Noah Powa, and I was always doing a lot of remixes, because, I had that talent where, I do music, but, it wasn't working out from then. So I just get the success by being a DJ, a selector. So, I use that success now to propel and keep the artist part of it going. So I used to be doing a lot of remixes and stuff, and then, I just find a song called Feel It one day and everybody loved it, different from the remixes, which is like, it's somebody's song you did over. So now I find a song for myself, which is, girl, tell me if you feel it when me embrace. You understand? And then from there, it was a song with me and Liquid, Keep a Smile on my face. Then from there, it was Keep the Same Energy. And then it just keep going and keep going and keep going, So I did movies. Actually, it's a lot of stuff I did. So it's like, it's hard to just give everything in just one conversation. But I did movies. I did a movie called Bashment in Brooklyn. That was a big movie in the streets after Shutters. Then I did a movie after that called What Goes Around. That's a great movie also. And people know me as a guy from the Instagram. I do this Bounty Killer skits and different skits to make people laugh. So it's like a jack of all trades, but it's all in one word, entertainment. You understand? Yeah. So, acting, selector, artist, comedian, or whatever they want to call it, is one word, entertainment. You entertain people.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man.
Yo, Noah, can you give us when you're done an impersonation of Grown Godzilla? Yo,
gross hanger. Hey, yo, yellow. It's Warlord.
Also, Noah, can you please tell me how this song came about? There's more upon more.
Too much sure. Y'all fit the anywhere me turn up. I'll win a trailer load of gal it can't full up. Anybody gal them me a fit.
Yeah, well, that's the latest. So tell me about that song.
Here what going on is this DJ linked me from Europe, and he asked me to be on a beat. So when I heard the beat, it sounded nice. So I just went in the studio and And I was just going through a situation at that time where, you know, it just can't too much. so, you know, that kind of inspired the song. And me and my brethren, Assailant, just put it together and then we just wrote the song together. And the rest is history. You know, it's a good song. I like it. It's very lyrical also. It have a lot of lyrics in it. So, you know, it's one of them songs that where I like, you know, it show a different side of me as an artist too.
Well, you know what's funny? I don't got that record. Yaga, I got to give you credit. Play the song from your end. I want you to be able to share your sound. I don't know if you know how to do that, but we might well just play that tune in and then we'll go and play the next record. But why don't you play it from there?
Yo, tune bad, me not lie. Tune tough.
Respect, brother.
So yeah, man, big up for that. And I wanted to play the Old Friend record with you and Aji.
Yeah.
Because I know that record is like a record that you're sort of like, you know, focus on now for the future and all of that. But I'm not mad at DJ Yaga. He just came in like the MVP because I ain't even got that record. So that's what it's supposed to be. New Music Wednesdays, anything can happen. Yeah, man, let's get into this other record just so everybody can get a sound of who you are. And just so y'all know, guys, Noah is being humble, man. This man has done a lot and really pulled himself up, like you said, as an entertainer. You know, his name has been in the street for a while, and it's great to see people sort of like, you know, grind until they break through. So, you know, just a real story that took himself all the way up, and now that's breaking through. And like I said, we're honored to have you. Yeah, let me play this song so everybody can hear this record, Old Friend. Do you want to say anything about it before I play it?
Well, I mean, the song is going to release this Friday. It's actually not even out yet. It's going to be on all platforms this Friday. But, you know, when you do music like this sometimes and you just tease it on Instagram and you see how people gravitate into it, then you know it's going to be that type of song. So it's like this song, the words, I think it touched a lot of souls from whoever heard it like already because they kept reposting it. So I think it's a very powerful song, and I think this song is gonna go far and hopefully go far because, you know, it's good for me as the artist and Aji. So just listen to the words, people. Old Friend. And, you know, I can't tell it is a song that we build on a situation. It's just everyday life. You understand? There's things that's happening in everyday life. You heard the rhythm and it just come to me. Like the chorus just came to me. And I just started singing that, and the song just happened.
All right, let's get into it. That's what I'm talking about. Again, if you don't know, we got Noah Powa in the building. New Music Wednesday.
I had a question for Noah. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, Junior, go ahead.
Yeah, Noah, what going, brother? Junior Radigan. How you doing?
Oh, Radigan, we are dealing with Pajena.
Good, man. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. You know, let me say it in front of everybody because I've known Noah since, I don't even know, since he must have just landed in America, you know?
True.
But I want to ask you, Noah, because you come from a school of, you're a veteran as far as a DJ selector, you're a veteran in this. And I don't think there's too many people that know the American dancehall circuit better than you in terms of entertaining them. You've been to some small places. We played in Cape Cod together, you know what I'm saying? And you've been to the biggest arenas. But now you are one of the contributors to the creation, like you're an artist too. And I'm sure you do a lot of production of these songs. You know, you do have a lot of input. Where do you see the evolving of the music? Where do you see it heading?
I do these.
Do you think it's in a good place and where do you see it heading?
Sometimes they be having artists in them. Like I did.
Well, honestly, see, with music, Radigan, as you say, you know, I've been in this thing for so long. A lot of people who knows and who don't know, you understand? And, you know, we always, every year, or every 2 years, or every 3 years, the music kind of evolve, you understand, to a different level, you understand? But the place where music is at right now, it's so much music, so much genre, which is Afrobeat. You have all of these stuff like the reggaeton, all of that stuff. And you see, reggae dancehall is like the lowest to all of those. You understand stuff? And the reason for that sometimes too is because of, you know, they say that if you're not in Jamaica, you can't bust. which I don't agree. You understand? Because you can bust from anywhere. You just have to just do music and the people them can just love what you do. You understand? But I think we have more small-minded artists in the business too. So they just do music to be hot in their circle. You understand?
Yeah.
So you see, a man like me, you know, where I could do music like this, and I could do music where I have a song called Drop. That Zumba have that song, they bought that song, and then I put it out after, and it's doing so good where in my community, the DJs is not playing it. But outside of my community, I'm getting 100 videos a day with names that I don't even could pronounce. I'm talking about countries. Tunisia, Dudija, Ulijija, this and that, where white people dancing to the song and they sending 10, 20, 30, 40 videos every day. So it's like, you know, a man like me who is seeing the market like that, but still not getting the real love that I'm supposed to get from my peers or people around me. You understand? So that helped the music to not even going where it's supposed to go. You understand? And then the DJs, them, where they're in Jamaica, not bashing them because everybody have to eat and everybody have them family. But I think they're just small-minded. They just want to be at in their circle and they only do music for their peers.
No, I think your phone got stuck.
Brother, your phone not cheap out.
He probably got on a call or something.
No.
Hey, well, go on. He's probably on a call.
No, I'm not on a call. You hear me now? You hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I guess in the diner, the Wi-Fi chip on the phone, so you know that go when they connect. Yeah. So may I say, the generation now where the music, they just think one way. You understand? They're not thinking to be bigger than where they are. You understand? So the music is there. You understand? It can be better. We just need support. You understand? And I think if
there's a generational shift, is that what you're saying?
No, I don't think it's a generation shift, you know. I think that a lot of the younger youths them not really want to learn. Meaning them say a man like say Shaggy, Sean Paul and all these people who went international and doing international stuff. So to them, they don't care about that. They just care about the garrison and care about, yo, my hot down yourself. You understand what I say? So it's like, that's the reason why we have less songs to cross over to. Because most of these songs them where we are here, you know, look for them on a crossover because them just a sing about one set of shooting in your head or whatever, but it not have no melody to enough for the people them outside our genre. We can say, yo, I like this. Oh, yeah, you understand? That's like how Charlie Blacks can sing wind up on me body. It's just a melody, you know, and them thing, you know, and plus what he's saying, you know. You understand? So it's a thing where we just feel like if we do more music where can reach different generation, different stuff where people can relate to and dance to and happy about it, then I feel like we can reach somewhere like further.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree too.
Saying, world, like, it is sort of like
I agree.
There's a fear to just let the music grow a little bit. I totally respect that. That being said, let's play Drop so everybody can hear it.
By the way, CL, I heard a record that he did for that he just mentioned, the party animal, Kurt Riley. I heard a record you did for Kurt. That shit is phenomenal, bro. Kudos.
Oh, the Caribbean song.
That shit fire.
All right, let's get into this Drop record though, because I know this is the joint that you've been going viral with. And this is the thing, we do need to support everybody. I understand that, man. It sucks when other people break your music, but it's also, it feels good when it breaks and then, you come back and you're like, yo, I tried to tell you. So love. So let's play this Drop real quick. Noah Powa in the building, representing. So 2 questions. New York wise, what part of New York are you in?
Brooklyn.
Okay, Brooklyn in the house. Dope. And
Crown Heights in the house.
Heights representing. And then, music wise, you've been, like I said, this ascending. Who do you want to work with? worldwide, and that's not just dancehall or reggae artists, who do you want to work with?
Honestly, worldwide, you see, I don't want to lie and say, yo, I have this special person I want to work with. You understand? I'm down to work with anybody. You understand? Once it's music and it's gonna help my craft, help building what I'm doing, help building my streaming platform. You know, I'm down. It don't matter. You don't have to have a name. You understand? You could be the biggest, you could be the smallest artist. I'm willing. It's just that I have to know that that person have the same work ethic as me, because I put in work when I do music. You understand? So if somebody want to do music, because even with drop, like if I give you the story behind that, you'll be like, yo, for real. And then this drop teach me a lot. You understand? Like, yo, nobody not bigger than nobody and nobody not more than nobody, because at the end of the day, I was just on live and the Spanish guy came on my live and he's like, you know, randomly like, can you sing on my rhythm? And I was like, I don't know you. I can't just jump on the stick rhythm and sing. And, you know, he was like, yo, I'm going to say, all right, then join my live, play something for me. And he played some beats, you understand? He's from Sweden. And I said, you know what? Send me this one in my email. I swear to you, and I went to the studio and I just started singing, girl, make your booty drop, drop, drop. Boom, Zumba, give me a bag for the song.
Yes. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
This is DJ Black from Accra, Ghana. You mentioned earlier that, you know, in today's music, dancehall has evolved, or music has evolved, and now there's a fusion of, you know, R&B, Afrobeats. But the current song that you just played, I could tell that there's a fusion of some, you know, even though you said from Sweden, I could feel a fusion of some Afrobeats and, you know, flavor in it. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Are you seeking to also explore that opportunity now that, you know, we're global and it seems that Afrobeats has become quite a phenomenon in the world, in world music?
Well, that's the point. That's the point of what I was saying earlier. You know, as a dancehall artist or a person who's doing music, you're supposed to can try to take chances in anywhere with music. You understand? It's music. It's just a different sound, but it's what you're saying on the rhythm. You understand? So, you know, if go back to Party Animal. Party Animal is dancehall, soca. It have a little Afrobeat. It have a little fusion. You understand me? I say it's a mixture of stuff in the beat, you know. You understand? So even drop, I don't consider drop as a dancehall song. You understand? It's not it's a dancehall artist on the beat. But the beat is not a dancehall beat, you understand? But I make it sound dancehall.
Right.
You understand? So that's the thing. You have to take chances, because this same guy sent me 2 beats just now. And the beat when him send me, you know them fusion thing that where you hear the drop out and then you hear the I'm like, so me I say, me I forgot sing on this. But if I find the right melody and the right vibes and it sounds good, I'm gonna do it. But I'm not gonna force it if it don't sound good.
Yeah, make it work. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I feel like that is the key to dancehall crossing over bigger, because whenever I hear dancehall, whether it's a fusion with Latin or it's a fusion with EDM or a fusion with anything, it always blows up bigger than just as if it's dancehall by itself. I feel like that is the key for dancehall to grow to where we know, because a lot of music is taken from it. A lot of music is inspired by it. But when I hear, like you said, you took a song from a guy in Sweden that's Latin that made it's more of an EDM-ish sort of like record, but you put your flavor on it and now it's taken off. That is a sign to me, and it's been a sign that we have to start making music with other cultures and other people and cannot be scared to step outside of that. So props to you for that, because
but remember they're doing it with our music, you know.
They're doing it too, yes.
But it's just we have too much ego. We're watching and cursing and complaining about they're taking our stuff, but we're not trying to take back their stuff and make use of it too. Because if they're using their stuff with our culture and it's working for them, and if we are the maker for the culture, why we not just use our culture and put on what they're doing.
All right, that's
so with that though, do you think that dancehall and the new trend, which is Afrobeat, because a lot of places that I'm going to, I'm hearing more Afrobeat, and I heard the DJ earlier, mention the phenomenon of Afrobeat. Do you think that's kind of putting dancehall and reggae on the back burner? Question.
No, I don't think so. It's a different genre of music. They're speaking a different language, but they just involve the English in it also, because they're saying their language plus they're putting English in it. And then you have to understand, it's not just the music, Biggs. You know that to that. It's not just the music of Afrobeat sounding good, or it just have a different sound, because Afrobeat have a different sound to me. It have feelings in the music, like the beat alone. Listen to Essence. The beat alone, the girl will sing on it. It sounds different, brother. You understand? But you know what's the problem is, bro? The people them support Afrobeat. So
okay, but isn't that the changing of the guard? Isn't that the changing? Isn't that the changing of the guard? And that's always that is always the trend of the killing of another genre. For instance, when disco came in, it was the killing of another drama, and then it became popular. Same thing for when music evolved. Same thing for reggae. It was what? Mento, ska, then reggae, then dancehall. So it was the murderation of reggae. Then now dancehall become this big trend. And then now is this Afrobeat. Do you think it's the murder of dancehall we're looking at? No?
I don't know. Can't be.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. It can't be. You know why? Dancehall is big in Caribbean countries, brother.
It is.
Afrobeat, no big like dancehall in a Caribbean countries and certain places. Afrobeat is just on a more international scale. You understand? Because if you think about it, Davido, to me, all right, to you, how much big song you think Davido get was commercial?
3.
Like two or 3, but him have a lot more songs. But where these songs is big? These songs is big in their market, brother. Because the people in Africa, all African people supporting them artists, them are support the music, them. We Jamaicans, we don't support each other, brother.
Well, hold on.
With the music.
Let's ask I want Chaka Demus to step in and get his opinion. I want to hear what he has to say about
Chaka the Great.
You have Noah, who's representing the new generation that's been doing it, and then you have Chaka, who's representing the old. How do you feel about what he's saying, Chaka? Is he there?
I thought he was. Chaka, you there?
He's on mute.
Unmute your mic, Chaka.
Yo.
Bad Chaka. Here he is.
I know what talk while you them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What you talk makes sense,
Yeah.
Now listen to our tune the way I sing all the music. Then while I'm tuning when I hear it sound good. And when I talk, make a whole sense. Yeah, man. I'm back in my 100%.
So Noah's point was that while a lot of Jamaicans are sitting back and hating on the fact that you have Afro beats and other cultures that are sort of taking the essence of dancehall and making a new genre or making their own music, his point is we shouldn't pay attention to that. What should happen is that artists need to focus on using their talent, the essence that they were blessed with, to make music with other genres of music, taking their dancehall vibes and putting it on Latin vibes, taking the dancehall vibes and putting it on EDM vibes. What's your take? What is Chaka Demus' point of view?
As Mr. Right now, it's what you just said, make total sense. Because music has no boundary, brother. So my try to, music is a thing about right now. When I see music, when I do the tune, them twist and shout, I check that tune, they would have played a dance hall, So I say, So we don't make tune feel like say we are just said dancehall or reggae. We just make tune where the people them love. You understand me? So when Noah Powa said, I agree with him 150%. You know, these are a few words, you know, but me understand what Noah say, you know, and we must say make sense, you know.
All right, good.
So let me ask you a question now, CL. Tease me, baby.
Big record.
What is
record.
Is that dancehall to you?
Who, me?
No, me ask Digiwaxx.
It depends on which version. Yeah, that is dancehall to me.
All right, but watch this. Watch this now. If you ask a regular dancehall selector about that song, he's gonna tell you, say,
it's reggae.
Oh, me don't know that song. Let me not play the song the way, but play that song in American clubs with a bunch of
the UK and Europe.
White people in Europe, and you see how them go crazy. Pre this again where you have to pre to sell. That's what I try to show you.
Yo, CL, that record that Noah just mentioned, actually, every time I did a set in a typical white club, I would have it with Oh Carolina right next to it.
Yeah,
because
big facts.
it has that crossover appeal.
Big facts.
Remember me not say nothing about Bam Bam, you know. Watch this again. Let me give you a next story. Remember me I talk to you as an artist and a selector and a fan. Jamaicans don't support Bam Bam. Jamaicans no play
Are you
Bam
serious?
Bam. No, you not hear me, I say, brother. If you're going to dance at Jamaica right now, you're not hear Bam Bam. But if you come America, any party you're going to, you have to hear Bam Bam because
not only in America, in Africa.
Yeah, we love that record.
No, me not talk about African place because those places automatic, brother. Me talk about right here in New York. Me give you the difference. Remember, we are talking about the dancehall in Jamaica and the dancehall outside of Jamaica. We live in America, we support music more than the average youths them in Jamaica, the people them. You understand? The people them not support. If Chaka Demus and players go Europe now, in a stadium, it full. You put them down at some fest by themselves. The people them are say, yo, me don't want to see them on the
Real man.
Yep. It's not lying.
That's terrible. That's terrible because
I think that there could be a reason for some of these things.
But there's a reason because I'm gonna tell you why. Part of it is because, you know, in the US, right? We just play off a lot of places just play off of vibes, man. That's just a song that gives everybody a vibe. You know, there's a reason like that happens here. And there's people that have passed that song down. Our young selectors, they will play that song because they've heard for years people use.
But where are young selectors? Where are young selectors? Where
the reason why
you're not getting the point what I'm saying, you know. In America, you don't have a choice. If you play into a Yankee party or any Caribbean party where you're playing that segment, you have to play Bamba. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
Yes.
Jamaica now, they're not gonna do it because to them want to hear the new them we're running at the ghetto.
Yeah, definitely.
You know the way around that, Noah. It's Chaka Demus and Pliers already proved it. When Buju do tunes with Beres, when Cutty used to do tune with Beres, Chaka Demus and Pliers made history because besides Michigan and Smiley, them man there is the only duet that stuck together over years. They
30
didn't
years.
just do one or two hit tune and each one of them go back to their solo career. And one thing people don't know about Noah is his personality makes people want to do tunes with him. In the last 2 years, Noah has done songs with people from Shaggy, one end of the spectrum,
Maxi Priest,
to Maxi Priest, to Bugle. And the thing about Noah's duets is he adapts to the personality of who he's making the record with. And I want to tell Noah right here in front of everybody, not because he's my brethren, Noah is in a unique position because he knows the Jamaican market, meaning Jamaica itself. He knows the Jamaicans outside of Jamaica, meaning the UK and the East Coast of the US, like the back of his hand, because he plays in front of them for years now. And he's up to date with the current trends of the beats and stuff, as well as Noah can sing over a Papa San record or even a original Chaka Demus solo tune and it still pull it off. So he's got the versatility, and Noah is going to get phone calls. The thing that's going to happen is Noah is going to get phone calls from those brothers and sisters out in Africa. And there's going to be more collaborations with the African artists and the Jamaican artists. And Noah is going to be able to adapt to their personality and give them the right tune. And I'm telling you, Noah's best record hasn't even been near being made yet. He's got some big hits in the making. He don't even know it himself because he got that talent.
I agree with you, right? And I'm just gonna say this because we have to move on. First of all, I was so happy when Noah agreed to come on because, you know, one of the things we do here is we try to bridge the gap. You have a lot of DJs and people on here who are not Jamaican, who are playing all over the country, all over the world, who were like, yo, you have Busy coming on, you know, you have Chaka, you have Noah that are here, that are for the first time getting a chance to meet you, getting a chance to hear you just talk about you and how passionate you are about music, and just hear how talented you are. So I want to make sure that that is not forgotten because this is how you begin to change it, at least for yourself here. You get to begin to cross into other worlds and places. So if you don't know Noah, now you know him. I wanted to make sure before we got off the call, there was a way for people to say, hey, I want to get you on my TV, my radio show, or I want to play a record. Can you give me a drop or whatever it may be? I want to make sure that they have a way to link with you.
Can I interject right there, CO?
Hey, one second. Let me just finish this.
Go ahead.
You know, whether it's your Instagram or however, just please tell everybody the best way to connect with you.
You can in my Instagram bio, all the information is there. You can just email my manager and everything. Once it go to her, Chelsea, you know, if whether it's drops, whatever interviews, I'm down. I'm ready. You know, I'm here to promote myself, man. So I'm not gonna be one of those guys who's gonna act like, yo, oh, I can't do this and can't do that. Because as what I said, she called me just now when I'm here with my kids, and I said, let's go, because it's work. You know, it's have to do to promote yourself, and you can't be an artist and just sit there and just don't want to promote yourself and feel like you're gonna have a hit song and it's gonna help you for the rest of your life. No, you have to promote yourself. You have to keep working, keep going. You know, look at. I could speak for what I see, and as what Radigan say, I learned from people who, you know, been in the game for how much years and have a lot of hits. I've been around Shaggy because Shaggy is my friend, and Shaggy is 50-something years old, and I swear to you, I keep it real. Shaggy voice more than me. I don't know if it's because he have his own studio, but this man have voice 6, 7, 8, 9 songs a day, and like, him wake up before everybody in the house and go voice again. So it's like, if him can have the work ethic there, a man will sell diamond, a man will have a song like It Wasn't Me. What about me whenever reach close to and silver much less a gold? So me have to use that as example and just continue working and working. So, you know, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate every DJ who ever played my song. And if you didn't play one yet, now is your time to play one. I appreciate anybody who interviewed me. You understand? I really appreciate love all of the support. So enough respect and big up to everybody. Big up Chaka. Big up Plan.
Big up. No doubt. And I want to move into Noah. Thank you for joining. We will have you back on, and I'm gonna make sure all the songs are up on the Digiwaxx site so DJs can get to it. And,
yeah, man.
And that's what it is, man. And I'll make sure we just put your Instagram in the chat so anybody that needs it or they need to get connected, just, you know, link me and I'll make sure you get linked up with Chelsea and you can get drops, interviews. Somebody said dub plates. Of course, I knew that was coming, but we'll make sure that all of that happens. And I just want to keep it moving because I know we got like a
yeah, man, me know, man. I have to talk to the general. You see me? So go and talk to the general. Big up in me that. No love and respect the general.
Yeah, thank you, Noah.
All right.
All right. We got a jam-packed schedule. I had to play that. We did a whole little set before. I did a little bullshit set, but it was awesome, Chaka. You're the living proud. But when I went to call for you, you weren't there. So it's all love. Anyway, bringing to the stage, we have one of the I don't know, man. One of the greatest reggae artists, foundation artists. Big up to my man Chaka Demus in the building. So proud to have you on, man. I'm so proud to have you on. How you doing, man? Where you at?
Boy, sitting in my vehicle. I will have vibes in a Portmore, Jamaica. Yeah. You see me I say? Yes, I am.
Big up Portmore, big up Portmore. I think Busy's on too. Big up to Busy's. That's you, Busy. I don't know.
Busy signal. Original. You.
Original.
Big up the original Chaka them, Mark. I give it to them proper.
Big up to Chaka Demus, man.
Aya.
Big up Chaka Demus, yes, man.
Big up. Shout out to Jamaica. I guess what is it? Jamaica Independence is what day, Busy?
The 6th. I think that's the Friday. That's this Friday.
So we have to do this now, man. This is the proper time. Big up to Brian, Spoonie G up in the building. Shout out to Big. Just doing a big connection to everybody. We have the torch is being always passed in Jamaica.
Chaka Demus say, when we check it out, Lord.
No, that's an Admiral D. No way.
All right. Now one of them I check. Check it out.
Oh my God!
Round check.
But I think the independence is the 6th. You know, it's the 6th this month, which is Friday. Yeah.
Big up to Jamaica for that. Before I get into the music part of it, is everybody proud so far of Jamaica's accomplishments? Or what are you thinking of Jamaica's accomplishments in the Olympics so far? What are your thoughts?
Who, me?
Both of you. Either one of y'all can answer.
Me?
Yeah. Are y'all proud? Like, how do you feel about Jamaica's performance in the Olympics 2020 so far?
2021.
It is 2021, but they're calling it 2020. I don't know.
All right. I know that the girls, I'm proud of all of the athletes them will go to the Olympics because they work really hard to reach the Olympics. So thumbs up for them. Proud of what them do. We have to give thanks to them because, them sacrifice a lot.
Yes. And I mean, it shows that the training and the hard work, represent, them not just represent themselves, them represent the country, them represent the flag. So it's a great thing, as what Chaka said. We were proud of them. We're proud of the whole of them.
Good. All right, so Chaka, real quick, because like I said, I was calling you earlier, and it's all good. But just for those who do not know you, right? Because people know your music, they know a lot of, the records you have made over the years, but they don't really know you, as a person. So can you please give everybody a little bit of your background? Where are you from in Jamaica? When did you start to sing? What was your motivation behind it? Just give us a little bit of your history, please.
Chaka Demus born and growing up in Waterhouse. First single, Increase Your Knowledge, on the Jammies label. First hit, One Scotch with Admiral Bailey. Then,
One Burger, man. One beer.
Young Girl Business Makeup on the Skendan label. Bad Chaka before Chaka Demus and Players. Worky, what them two they go number one in the dancehall, the local scene. In the late night, early 90s, Chaka Demus and Players link up. First song we do together, Girl Wine, went to number one. Next song, Murder She Wrote, boom, blow, mash up the place. Then Chaka Demus.
Biggest song. Nigga, me just want to talk one sitting right, this is Chaka. Me just want to interject and tell the people them who hear this for all over the world say, biggest dancehall song in the world to me.
Big facts.
And the biggest dancehall song to a lot of people in the world. Chaka Demus and Players, Murder She Wrote.
Thank you very much, Busy. I hope that people say that, me never say that because they must say
hi. I sell praise like we're not supposed to love, we sell.
All right.
Yeah.
That song the order and the bill, my brother. Maxine. Let's say it for Maxine. She's such a pregnant female. And him get the 9 away telling can't see the baby. So him say Murder She Wrote. Right? Living in my era. Very pretty, but our character. That's why by part of the lyrics and that's the Players right theme part of the lyrics. Because Players did Murder She Wrote by himself already, And me do Pretty Face and Bad Character by myself for Bobby Digital. And then we do the two lyrics together. It says history.
Oh my God. Okay.
Proper.
You see?
I didn't know that.
We keep living and learning. That's why me as a youth, I respect all of the youth that have paved the way for me. All of the greats that have paved the way, like Chaka himself, and a lot of different, because me never know that. I'm learn this now. So if I want different interview by myself, and if them ask me about, because I always talk about Chaka song, I always perform Chaka song from show them. Enough place. And it's like when the people them ask me, I have a new thing to say now, because me never know this.
Yo, let me just say this too. Yeah. Busy, always big up to Busy, because the whole time I know him, always bigging up the foundation. Always.
Big facts.
All the time. So that's what's up. And it's just amazing that this actually happened, because this wasn't supposed to happen like this, but I like it. So we're just gonna run with it. All right, so let's get into the new music, Chaka, because you have.
Hold on. Can I interject there now? Jesus. Good God. I'm saying I got to bully my way on this one. Listen, I want to say big ups to Chaka Demus, the great, that paved the way for me, myself right here. I'm speaking on my perspective, to have a career in this industry. I stand on your shoulders. I want to thank you. And we just did a big deal, Platinum Camp Records, with the great Chaka Demus and his company. And we came together and we did a record deal, which is dope. And I want to present this song to the world, Sweet Caroline, Chaka Demus, Freddie McGregor. Take it away.
All right, well, that's it. All right, let's play it.
Caroline on my mind, she's mine not for the dollar sign.
Where it began,
right from the start,
I can't begin to know it, but I know it's growing strong.
Stronger than strong.
Yeah. Was in the spring,
warm to the summer.
The spring became a summer. Jeez. Who would believe it would come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Everybody say now, Sweet Caroline. Good time never seems so good. And I feel inclined to believe they never would. And now
she's the cream, the top of the crop. She making me walk with a bop. Oh, she make me happy, me heart is skipping a beat. Alright, body hop, slow down, my baby, don't stop. Me love solid as a rock. Me nah go hurt you, baby, come on, let's give it a shot. You got the move to get me in the groove. Baby, work the body, you know you got the do. I remember last summer, that crazy afternoon, when the sun went down, we both stayed and watched the moon.
touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Oh, sweet Caroline, good
Yes.
Yes, produced by Chaka Demus.
Yeah. Great.
21 Freddie McGregor voice last time, 21 years ago.
21 years ago.
Yeah, Freddie voice a tune and you want to put my voice back.
Listen, I want to pick up.
Why you so busy?
Big. Big. Yes, man.
Big up my cousin from St. Anne who just jumped in, the whole Llewellyn family up in here. Shout out to my man Shake, the cousin, St. Anne crew is in the building. Yeah, gotta give up a big up to man. But Manig. No, shout out to Bobby Womack for that, and the music that lives on. Chaka, what made you want to do that track?
On tour 21 years ago in a place named London, me and Pliers, going to the lobby and hear the people that sing it. Sound really nice to me and myself. And I said to myself, so I'm going to redo that song. Yeah? Right away, my mind run from Freddie McGregor, because Freddie McGregor voice me here. Just fly go back to Jamaica and call Freddie and tell Freddie, say, boy, right now, I want to come lick that tune for me. Boom, baff, woo. Right away. We go to Freddie with your book, Freddie just voice it, and the rest is choke them with the marker, original Chaka.
Original Chaka. Choke them with the marker, original Chaka.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I really want you to stay on because I wanted to come back to you. I had a question about the history of dancehall for those who don't know. The early days when you were a kid and the early sounds and how it all started. But before we get to that, I do want to go back to Busy because I know Busy is, I don't know, man. This was my brother. I have to say it, man. When Busy came to New York, he's one of the few people that are allowed to stay at my house.
Yeah.
That, man. It's like that. And I'm so proud of him because through all the adversity, to all of the things that people have tried to put on him to stop him from being great, he's represented thoroughly through it. Whether it's in Kingston or it's in Hartford, he's been thorough with it, man. So I gotta big him up real quick. And shout out to him for just continuing to drop music and doing it independently and whatnot. Busy, how does it feel to be an independent artist?
I mean, it's one of the greatest feelings for me. It's one of the greatest feels. Like, when different parts of the world, abolish from slavery and these things. And that kind of feeling like independence, they come up at that kind of feeling there. We feel like, yes. I mean, because today's world, just like here, Chaka said, and Chaka highlight that, produced by Chaka Demus. And that, that produced by Chaka Demus, that alone is a big statement in itself. I admire stuff like that. I look up to the greats and try to put stuff to myself and adjust my thing as I go and as I keep learning. Because being independent, it's not easy, but in today's world where you do not, let me try to put this carefully because you have probably different CEOs or different companies probably listening as well, But at the end of the day, the facts about music and the industry and what artists do need, as opposed to what the artists want today, you don't need a record label anymore. Everything can be in the palm of your hands. The platforms are all there. Everything can set up and you can monitor your songs. You can monitor the places that the songs is being played. You can monitor your sales. You can monitor your listenership from your phone. Everything you can set up in your hand. Back then, Mish was a Chaka can, just like what I said, you can ask Chaka about dancehall back then from when Chaka them, a youth like we are even younger than we, and then know start them and listen to music. Probably them time that it was so hard for even track where your music is being played and vinyl situation and 2-track or 4-track, 8-track situation, up to which part it they know. But at the end of the day, being independent is like one of the best feelings because now you have more room to do stuff for yourself, and if you need help, you can still try to get help. Some people probably want a record label, but you don't need a record label anymore. That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Even double printing and white labeling was a big corruption in the music business back in the day. Yeah,
I heard
about I remember a lot of labels used to do double printing. So they'll print maybe 100,000 and they'll go back door and print another 50,000 and they'll hustle that 50,000. The artist would know Jack.
Nothing about
it.
You're right. White label. Yeah, me about it.
White label.
Chaka, please drop your knowledge on that.
Yeah, man, I work for that. Them get Chaka Demus sometimes. We can't tell you that. You know, because I see them long time, enough of them long time producer. Them I tell you get a warm time with enough of them star. I tell you that. If I saw to Billy, you know, that's what I say, you know. And in them time, I went time, Mr. Lee, them. Hello? Almost the youth them run them thing right now. Me appreciate love that because right now we're playing to enough away in the 80s and you know, we really get a raw deal in the business, you know. That's why I'm glad how the youth them deal with them business right now. Take care of our business. Make sure that you have the business part of the music. Lock.
Yes.
Make sure that you have that lock. Because if you have that, when you go a big problem later on, you know, I tell you that, you know. Right now, we don't have real problem right now, you know, because I'm not telling you, me cross over international, and I really have to work hard. Again, me I live comfortable, me not tell no lie.
Respect, yeah.
You know, hungry. Me not have been a one tour, me not have a tour.
Yeah. Every artist should have the platform right now, listen to them knowledge.
Wow.
Tell us, Chaka. Yeah, man.
So me I tell you, it's busy. The artist that you to me rate from my heart, me I tell you that, you know, for you, they are the name Assassin. You have another name, man. No, I mix you up. Sorry. I mix up Assassin and 18 Stars. Busy Signal, you are the man.
Yeah.
I'm way back until you do the tune there where they sing over.
You have the one more night, you have the night shift.
Night shift and one more night.
Yeah. That tune there. But they don't over tune and I rate. Me and Paya sitting and we talk about the eye. Do your song them from the art. I mean, even one time manager was sitting and we talk about the eye, you know, your stuff. You see me I say?
Yeah. I'm blessing and respect, man. I mean, as I said, enough time with upon my live performance. The last time I think we performed a Rototom Sunsplash. Rototom Splash. 2018 or something like that. And throughout my set of live performance with Chaka, I tell you, enough time. Me pause and say, yeah, man, put on the rhythm and me sing piece of murder she wrote. Pretty face and bad character. Sing it and I jump up on them like some my song. You know what I mean? Because of the whole respect and love I have for the eye and the respect from people who paved the way. So I and I can come see it and love it and, you know, share a slice and try to make a life out of this thing. So right now, me say, it's just that more time. You know the different thing with connection and internet and something, but me would have loved it. Every artist can do something. Like I like Chaka what can tell we about this something we don't know and keep knowledge up. Just like Chaka tell us, yo, why actually man would even know. Real thing I talk about because I don't like enough of the artists them there so right now, even not hear the reasoning, forget sense because some of them are speeding up. Some of them are speeding up, man, and them, you know, some of them, I talked to Shabba the other day, and Shabba said, boy, some of these younger youths, them way, is like old tricks, new fools, for some of them youth I want to hear. So the same old tricks what some record label would have used or some different people would have used, it will catch them as the new youths. It mean old tricks, new fools, because them not listen. You know, and just like here, Chaka said, boy, go through it. Them time when the white label as a highlight where the people do the white label and a print off that and a secure for themselves and artists don't know nothing about it. I don't know how to track it and everything. I hear Chaka one and say, yo, take care of the business, you them love all the youth, them take care of it because them time they have no way to even know what's going on.
Definitely.
But now we can see everything while going with the music. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
You did Pretty Face too. You did Pretty Face in Boston too. Busy with when we did the show in Boston with Barrington Levy, and you mash up the crowd, you mash up the place.
Yeah, man, it's just someone I always put in on something.
Yeah, you did. You put it in your set.
No, we never have to tell them. Like, remember, saying you have some people on these way. Some people boots up stuff like, okay, you see Chaka right now, I have to start some things that sweet. No, this is the real thing. A person can go on the internet, go click it, no one see it. It's there. I don't like say. You have said something to sweet up one situation. You can't tell Chaka Demus nothing to boots him up. You know what I mean? That's Chaka Demus. He's been over the world, been a different part of the earth. What can a dancer artist say to Chaka Demus right now?
Big facts.
What can you teach Chaka? More than if you have some new stuff, what probably Chaka not interested in that. You know what I mean?
Yes, I am.
So wait,
you know what so when we say we perform the thing them for real and show and pay respect and show, pay homage to Chaka Demus and different grades or set it. Sometimes we perform on some puts. We perform the monkey man in the set sometimes.
Very versatile.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because it's like we love the music and we love and we respect the artists them who paved the way for me because it never started me. It never started which part me do it. It never started which part probably Wolipa artist was before Chaka. Chaka gonna have people who are in the rate before him. That's not what Chaka did in the rate before. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So it's like
let me say something. Busy.
Yeah.
Busy. It's like how the eye on me is so much busy. I can't know you make me feel. You see me I say because it's enough of them not show the elder them no respect. You see me I say? And when I did young in the business, you see me I say I did young in the business and Daddy Rai and them man, they are big youth and them man, they say Chaka Demus. You have to show enough respect to Daddy Rai and big youth. You understand me? Tell the first time I DJ on King Jam is a $150 a night. I get So I said the first time a man pay me for DJ $30, I get
$30. Jamaican dollar. You see that? You see the Jaika. Some people feel say some people. Yo, that's you see that's what I'm saying.
Busy because I know we're gonna get into so much, right? So I know y'all about to grab some damn Appleton and some Stripe, and then we'll be going. No. Real quick, the new label. Just real quick. What's the new label? And then I want to get into the Margarita single. Can you just tell us a little about the Margarita single and the new label?
Margarita. I'm walking in one of my brother's kitchen, and I see over one part of the kitchen, I see some drinks, on a rock, like, and I say, yo. When I look upon it, there was a red bottle there, a red glass bottle there, and I read it, I say, Margarita, okay, wow. So I'm kind of, just look to the side and I say, I never hear a song make off a Margarita like a whole song. I'm not going to make a song off a Margarita today. I'm going to say it out of, the spur of the moment, because sometimes the blessing, the way I write songs, sometimes the way I saw the blessing come true sometimes. I'm going to say it just like that, and same time one of my brethren make beats and stuff in the depot spot. You know what I mean? I was at Nourish Studio at the time in Florida, and me just go make the song. Song make that day there. Start out, we sit down, we listen to it, we say, wow, this thing is nice. You know what I mean? Then we go back in, we revisit again, and I say, yo, I tell the brother I make the rhythm, my version, Jovi. I say, Jovi, say, I want me feel like I hear some steel pan in it. The steel pan is the real signature sound of Trinidad. And I say, boy, I try to listen to, me feel like I hear like a steel pan, write this one. We get together and put it together and everything. And, it was for Nourish and Gorilla Music Source, we team up and produce that one. It's just, if you hear the Margarita song, even if you listening to that song in the winter time, it put your mindset somewhere in a Wachi, somewhere in a Bahamas, somewhere in a Portland, beach. You know what I mean? Sun run through your shoes, them sun come up in your shoes, or sun dip on your slippers, or your bare feet to walk, and just know say, yeah, I have that type of vibe from the Caribbean. And that the Margarita song do. And I'm really proud of the body of work we put together and bring that song to life. Just to just walk in our kitchen and see something and just make a song about it. It's a blessing for me. Yeah, man.
Awesome. Let's get into it. Let's play the Margarita.
Wow, that's big.
We got Busy Signal. We got Chaka Demus, and we got every DJ here. Big up New Music Wednesdays, Margarita.
This platform is too cute, CL, man. You have to have some pull-ups and some gunshots and this. And boom, bang. Come on, CL, man. This is too proper, man. Hey, hold on. You just need to say bomber clout and pull up and all that, CL. Come on, man. This is too nice, man.
Busy Signal does it again.
Nice, bro.
Busy Signal does it again. Does it
Yo,
again.
Busy.
That's a monster.
Busy, I have a question for you, Busy.
Yeah.
I hear some Harry Belafonte type of influence.
Yeah, I do. I heard that too.
I told you that I listened to a wide range of music before my time.
Bomba.
No, I'm not trying to shade on the younger artists, them, even more younger than me. But may I tell you, Chaka, none of them young artists are inspired. None of them.
You on there?
You know what I mean? None. No young artists today or last year or come out 5 years ago or 10 years ago not inspire me. It have to be them artists from those times what inspire I and I.
So I had a question I gotta ask, which is really Chaka and to you after hearing that, because I was talking about the early stages of your youth when you were listening to music coming up and dancehall back then versus now. So Chaka, my question to you was, what are the origins of dancehall from your perspective? You know, how did it all start? How did it begin? What do you remember from your youth, you know, about dancehall up to now?
All right, I remember at about 12 to 13, 14 years old, I went to a dance, a place named Railroad, Mozambique land in a waterhouse. King's Turgaf. Ranking Joe is a DJ. So I stand up in the dance and, you know, in the earliest, from about the 5 o'clock in the evening when the sound come. And they stand up and I listen to the sound I play. And when them say, them have a time when them say, they look on the man where I say, for come out of the dance and ask, say, we can chain at the dance and pick up some buckle. And you know, in my road, me out of the dance. He say, all right, see, but we have to make sure you pick up the buckle. So I'm staying at the dance till in the hours, then Ranking Joe, DJ, and then Nicodemus coming on the dance. And when Nicodemus coming on the dance, Nicodemus DJ 2 songs. I never forgot that, man. Nicodemus DJ 2 songs. And the whole dance lift up, and Nicodemus just walk out of the dance. And when he walk out of the dance, everybody walk out behind Nicodemus. And from that night, I said to myself, say, Minium Nicodemus Jr.
Yeah.
Wow, that's how it happened.
Chaka Demus. Yeah.
No, I didn't name Nicodemus Jr. before me name Chaka Demus. Now, one time we go a place named Pop in a Kentire there and start deep in Estonia, Roots Majestic. A good friend of mine look at me and say, I'm going to change the name from Nicodemus Jr. to Chaka Demus. I'm saying, I love the name Chaka Demus. I'm from the name Chaka Demus in the early 80s from the Estonia, Roots Majestic. And start DJ for the Sony GT, them leave from GT, Master Blaster to King Jammies and them things. And the rest is history, you know?
History, yeah.
So my whole point was talking about the foundation that Busy honors and loves so much and puts in his music. Like I tell people all the time, man, Busy is one of the most diverse artists I've ever met. I'm talking about from whatever you want, he'll give it to you raw or nice, whatever you want.
But see, I can't believe he flipped the fucking daylight come and one. And how did you what is going on in your brain, fam, for you to do that, bro?
Because no.
I want to fight right now, bro. Yeah. How did you do that, bro? God damn.
It's just the appreciation, you know, that where we have for the music. And as I said, these little nowadays stuff, they don't inspire me, you know. I'm listening to a wide range of music. This morning, I listen to some Enya this morning. I don't know if everybody who are on right now know the artist when named Enya.
Of course,
you know, man. Yeah. Said away. This morning, I listen to that for like 3 hours. That's something do me think. I listen to wide range of stuff. So whenever I put my little thing them together now to represent the culture here in Jamaica, I represent what we do in our music. me just try it. Sometimes me flavor it up. Me flavor it up and spice it. You know, you cook, you need seasoning, different type of seasoning. Forget that something there at the final project. So it's them kind of style there. Me try. Because if you listen to them, I'm talking about now. You know what's that? Margarita, that melody part alone. You remember if you did remember that Spanish song they will say?
Yep.
Zita,
Mamacita.
Okay. So the first melody come from this song. And then now, we're one of the Harry Belafonte them now. You know? Daylight, from the Daylight song, is like, you see the mathematics. So it's like,
I see the math.
It's a whole, because you know, you move from Spanish, come right to Harry Belafonte, so come right on my own little style, so as me tell you, it's a whole pot of cook.
And then stitching that together so fucking seamlessly is phenomenal. God damn it, you son of a goddamn bitch. You god damn it. Man, that's brilliant. Man, you're a fucking look, man. Hats off to you, brother. You're a goddamn king genius Don Dada, man.
Me try the thing that man. Me try that's like when me first hear Chaka Demus and play a song. See, you couldn't even call it reggae, I couldn't call it dancehall. It was probably Chaka would have to explain what it is. But when me first hear tease me, oh yeah, till I lose cut. And then Chaka, that's the hook where players would have sing. Now Chaka come in with him own hook, separate from him verse. Say, woman your love is like burning fire and I miss. That's a hook what could have do by a song by itself without the tease me. But him still come with that. Then him go to the verse. Woman tease me and tickle up me. So it's like, that would have the verse in terms of when start DJ now. When I listen to them something, I say it's a melody. 9 million times tried, trillions. Melody is more important than lyric. I mean, figure that out and I say, wow. Okay, man can pack up something and stuff it up with lyrics, but it's the melody. Because Chaka could have easily come in, say, woman tease me and tickle up me. If him never have to sing, say, woman your love is like burning fire on my soul. That.
Yeah.
That never have to in there. That is a whole song by itself.
Yeah.
To me personally.
I want to say something. The host asked a question earlier on. I didn't think I answered it properly. Daddy Uri is a man who create the original dancehall style to me, anyway.
Yeah.
I've said Uri, and that is what I know. I know Uri create them original dancehall style, you know. So I think Uri and Ira and Big U, them and they were used to chant in the dancehall before Chaka Demus and Admiral Bailey and Josie Whale. So I think I have the feelings that question they asked, but I never answered properly. What do you the answer? You know what I
All right, and that's a good answer because that's what I wanted to know. Like, you know, there's a Sir Lord Comic and Sir Lord Creator and all of them guys are original.
Yeah, man. Them people.
King Stitch. Me about King Stitch. Me about King Stitch.
Yeah.
King Stitch.
I'm like you on the water.
Your phone messed up, but we know where you're going.
But your phone are cheap out for that. Demos.
Yeah, man.
I think you're good now.
So busy. Your phone's just stopped. It like we didn't hear nothing you just said, but
okay. I don't know what happened a while ago, my brother.
It's clear now, Chaka. Talk again.
You mean
sister? Yeah, King Stitch.
Yeah, King Stitch, man. King Stitch, we one of them too. Where the foundation man we start the thing in the dance hall, you know.
Yes, man.
What's the artist that you told me about the other day, Chaka, that you said that you kind of had this style that he was dope at the time, and you guys Shaba kind of implement him too, and you said he died in the 80s from a gunshot wound from a police killing with some girl, whatever the. Major Worries, there.
Oh, Major Worries. Yeah, that was like dancehall DJ. Bontegila, tell me about Major Worries. Buju Banton, tell me about Major Worries. Shaba, tell me about Major Worries. Yeah, man.
Yeah. We had a crazy conversation about him, and you was telling me too about his style and how is it like you go one scotch, one burg, true, like that style was like Major Worries style, like that was his thing.
So moving into
No, hello, no sir.
No, I'm talking about the melody or the
pattern. The one scotch, no, I do them style, man. Me and Major Worries used to par, you know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, used to carry Major Worries, got enough different sound system and all them things. The one time I came and one dance at Portland, and me carry the man from the sound, I never forgot that night that you rotted, and Major Worries, me give him the mic for a DJ, and Major Worries start mash up the place, and nobody don't want to hear me again.
Major Worries.
I should fuck him up and say, Worries, a year night tonight here, sir. Go on, mash up the place. I'm just back off and make him run the dance. And when he's done, when we just go have a drink.
Yeah.
You know, me love see them things there because he used to get a fight, you know. And me always look out for Major Worries. And he used to come out of my yard and sit them with me. Just like how you say Albini man and them, and they used to come out of my yard. You see me I say? And sit down. You understand me? Yeah, and Bristol Benz and the whole of them. All of them because you they used to come on and I. You see me I say? And always I try to encourage them.
Yes.
So Major Worries was a wicked DJ. You know, when me say them you the dead man, me really feel it from my heart, you know. You know, I tell you, you know. So it goes still.
Yeah.
All right, so this is moving and grooving. You got Chaka Demus, you got Busy Signal. This is sort of legendary for us over here. I ain't gonna lie, this is big. All right, Busy. The next single now, the second, the other record, right, that I got from Brian. Talk to me about that one.
Huh?
Broke Down the Bed.
Chip out like right.
Talk to us about Broke Down the Bed. The new single. Can y'all hear me?
I hear you.
Can you hear me? All right. Busy. Oh, his phone like it's stuck. Busy. Can you hear me? 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
All right.
It keep
glitch.
You know, internet business.
Yeah, it's glitching. All right. Talk to us about the new single. Well, I know that Margarita's new, but also talk to us about the other new single, Broke Down the Bed.
Oh, Broke Down the Bed. Yeah, something for the girl them. You know, we keep it active. You know, keep it active and keep it energetic. You know, at some point we slow it down. At some point we get it to a different tempo. You know, just in the name of entertainment and in the name of vibe and just what's going on and everything. Broke Down the Bed is just, I mean, for you hear the title, you know, I must girls, for the ladies, them, and that's something that were energetic, you know, around one place for the girl, them. Yeah, man. So it's just that type of vibe that represent for the ladies, them, and everything. Broke Down the Bed. It's a whole bunch of different singles because I'm putting an album together. I'm putting an EP, a mixtape, and an album together because during this whole pandemic stuff, my friend said it coming like made I go explode with music and I'm just lock into the studio. I would do it's like sometimes I record like 17 songs per day, 10 songs per day, 7 songs per day on a bad day. You know? Yeah. So it's like a whole heap of music. Yeah, man.
All right, well, let's get into this one and then we're gonna come back with some questions and we're gonna keep it moving. New Music Wednesdays, you're on with Busy Signal. Broke Down the Bed.
It's crazy.
That is crazy. What is going on in Busy's head, bro?
A different vibe. A different vibe, man.
Busy, what is going on in you? What do you dream about, bro?
What
the fuck is going on in your head, bro?
Let me tell you what it is, Big. Let me tell you what it is. Busy, big up. It's Junior Radigan here from Boston, brother. One thing about Busy, right? He used to be a selector in his youth. Right? And so he knows how to put things together. And the kind of music that he's been making, listen, 17 years now, Busy making hit records, you know. It wasn't like he had like 2 years of just messing around, and then he find a hit song. From pretty much his very first recording, Busy had hit records, and he's never fell off except for the time that he was away. But when Busy came back from being away, I think something else kicked in. Where Busy, I think he can answer this for me. I don't know, but it seems like he's writing songs that are gonna last even longer, and he's writing songs that the selectors can't just cut and dash with, because he himself says on stage, dash with what? I'm gonna sing the whole song like Shabba and Buju used to. And I think it goes back to Busy being what he was saying a few minutes ago. He has a genuine love and respect for the music, especially Jamaican music, but music as a whole. That's why Busy can sing over a Burning Spear tune, a country song, and he can give you stuff like we just heard, totally unlike anything else in the world. It's just Busy Signal, and that's why I keep calling him the most versatile artist in the history of music, because that's what he is. Take any 2 years out of Busy's 16, 17-year career, and you're gonna hear so many different styles. You're like, what does this guy drink? What does this guy eat? Because it's different.
I want to know.
Like the Marcus said, Busy Signal is not normal, and he's not.
Yeah, but Radigan, what I'm saying is he has a pulse on what's going on in the street, and it's not there because he don't come out with sounds that's right. This is for now. This sounds futuristic to me, like he's changing dancehall as he move along. Like it's phenomenal. Like because he's not sounding like none of these motherfuckers that's out there that claim that they're hot right now. He's just him. He's in his own fucking lane. It's crazy.
Yeah, Chaka Demus can tell you about artists like Skullman and Tiger, and people used to come with brand new pattern, but sometimes some artists used to come with some fresh thing, and they will only have one hit, and you'll never hear from them again.
This is room
413. This is somebody who sets trends, you know what I say? Busy sets trends. He doesn't really follow them.
Yeah. Yo,
amazing.
So let me open it up. Anybody in here? I know we've been going back and forth. We got legends in the building, Busy Signal and Chaka Demus. Anybody got any questions? Anything they want to say? This is the time. Open it up. Step up.
Yeah. I'm about to jump off, so I got to just say salute to you, Kings. Busy Signal, you work hard as fuck. I don't care what anybody says. And respect to you and Chaka Demus. Oh my God, bro. Your music is just legendary.
Yes, I am.
Boogie, real quick, tell them who you are, where you're from, so they know, that you ain't no just regular guy, you know?
Nah, my name is DJ Boogie. I'm also with Fleet DJs. I've been a DJ for about 33 years. I started when I was 7, so when I can say I've been playing you guys' music forever, I can say that. And I turned 40 on Sunday. So but I'm in the
big up.
I'm in the Virginia market. So if you guys are ever down here, I would love to, link up with you guys.
Respect, Boogie.
So respect you, Kings, and I look forward to meeting y'all one day soon.
Boogie, big up yourself. I just want to say,
big up yourself, fire. Bless up.
I just want to say big up Busy Signal. We were just talking about Busy's creativity. I'm gonna give you all an example of various styles that Busy does.
People think them are free. Yeah. Some of them know our word. See them are free.
So that's foundation right there, right?
Them are free. No boy can't buy me out. Enough man a wear name brand.
Now we go into some Drake right now.
You know every girl them buy. Brace and back up, girl. Just brace and back it up in front of me. Anywhere in at the dance, me stand up, girl. Come find me.
Now he's doing some Afrobeats. Like I can't keep up with Busy. So Busy, big up yourself over the years. Like you were actually one of the first Jamaican artists to start doing remixes, not only on hip hop rhythms, and I noticed that. And I've been DJing since my college days. And you were doing Afrobeats, you were doing drum and bass remixes. You're still doing hip hop remixes. Like, yo, your styles is just crazy. And I just want to thank you for allowing us DJs to have different remixes, because when I play that Drake remix, I could just go on a normal top 40 open format set. No problem. So big up yourself for that.
No. Respect, bro. Respect, man. Yeah.
Dope. Anybody else?
I wanted to step up, say just big respect, both Busy Signal and Chaka Demus. I mean, so you already know we got family from the island, and
Portland
just
Portland crew. Earl representing Portland, Port Antonio.
Yeah, you already know.
Buff Bay.
But no, it's a pleasure, man. Big respect. Really just grateful that you guys can spend your time on this platform and just share just like everything that you got between the music to like your background and everything else. If anybody was unfamiliar, so just very grateful for y'all being up here. Thankful for y'all being legends and like really representing the island the way you have.
Come on, big up on Portland crew, Buff Bay, Folly, Long Road, Reach Falls. That whole
Reach.
Yeah, big up Reach
Falls.
And
For real.
Yeah, yo, what's up, Sweets? What's good?
What up? Want to say big up the legend. I ain't gonna lie, I log on, I heard y'all say Chaka Demus. I was like, what? Two of my favorite tunes. Worky from the legend, and of course, Busy Signal's rendition of
Worky, man. Oh gosh,
got things on vinyl.
When CL tell me Chaka, when me say Chaka Demus, I say, yeah, you know what I mean? I think when I'm a light now, I work on one of my vehicle, and I say, yo, man, I'm run go link up my bridge, I can fix it. I say, man, them say Chaka, I said, oi. Tomorrow I'm going to do that because I have to do so I know I'm going to learn things. I know I'm going to get to heal up a legend. Because when I get to see each other every day. So I tell you, brother, just glimpse Chaka face and just hear the voice. I know the same voice there. I listen to the same voice there straight through my house when I grew up in my people in my yard back then and ride across the world anywhere I go. I hear them voice through speakers in hotels. I hear them voice in an airplane speaker playlist. I hear them voice across the nation. You know what I mean? I hear them voice which part more of my voice there. Enough time. So it's like them respect and them level there. If it does have that energy together right now on a platform, is a blessing. Yes, man.
No, for real. And it's definitely a blessing to have both you legends on here. Respect for passing true. So my only question is this, since we got both of y'all, 2021, 2022, can we get this Busy Signal Chaka Demus record?
Wow. You know, me and Chaka talk about this for a long time. Me and Chaka talk about this for a long time. Me not forget, but you know, energy and the time will come around. Because this we can't rule out this out of the world. We have to speak it into being. But remember, me and Chaka talk about this already long time. We talk about this years ago. I think one at the time, then when was I think you did come do some stuff on a big yard studio. Yeah, Robert Livingston studio. Yeah, we talk about it. That's how we talk about it somewhere else already too. So this thing, yeah, man.
Busy, we have to go link here, sir.
We have to, Chaka. God no, we have to.
Yes, real quick, we got a couple of requests. Everybody's asking for you both to put your social media information in the chat. People want to follow you, they want to link up, they want to do stuff. Please put your social media. There's a chat in the app, or there's a thing. Find it when you can, or give it to me.
I gotta say, I will put my social media thing on it.
All right, what's yours, Busy?
Well, my one is Busy Signal _turf. And that link you to the Facebook, that link you to the Instagram. You know, the Twitter. That link you to all three platforms. Busy Signal _turf.
When you coming back to Toad's Busy Signal? Toad's place.
Huh?
When you coming back to Toad's place?
Toad's place. Remember when we went there for Toad's place in New Haven?
Yeah, if we got it for 93, we got it for the radio station. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
DJ but them. Yeah, I think after this whole stuff, because me not rush, and some people are, as them get the little lift up push part, them can move or them can go do one party. Them rush. I don't want to be the first one to jump up in that rush there. You know what I mean? Just like here Chaka said, if I'm not one tour, enough for tour, enough for rush, enough more time, you make time do it other thing, man. Make time heals, Time heals, because right now the vaccine now heal. But time heals. Time heals, man. I talk to my mother, and my mother said, hey, if I know the end of the world, this shall pass. You know, we just want to give thanks for life and health and strength. So if this pass, we can there, and also we can get back to the thing, because we in the industry, in our field, where we, you know, the industry get the most beaten from this thing, because we depend on the crowd and depend on the gathering, and we depend on the link up. You know what I mean? We not depend on the mass and the people in mass up. Because when people are dancing and the energy, you can't cover your breathing space. But at the end of the day, we understand the precaution that people have to take. So that's that. But we just can't wait for this thing to pass. Yeah, I don't want to be one of the jump up, rush, run up in the lab rat settings, you know, or the guinea pig settings. But that's one who say, yeah, make this pass. Because as mommy said, big up mommy, and she said she's a Christian, you know, and she said, if this is not the end of the world, it shall pass. You know, but no, we have to endure this. You know, we have to endure this. So it's like towards place alongside or along with every place in the world. Let me soon see it. Yeah, man.
Hey, Busy, that when you did that that video in Africa with the bikers, I found that phenomenal, man. That was kind of super cool and dirty and what was that, a biker gang? How did that come about? I want to know. I'm curious.
It was some people just link up because we had a show there in I think that was Uganda. That was Uganda, and we had a show there, and we go there to do the show. I think the show was supposed to be this Saturday night, and we ended up, you know, the whole thing sold out. The whole stadium hold like 52,000 people, and it was like 67,000 people in there, and like 15,000 outside that couldn't get in. And then now them beg we and negotiate some little numbers and stuff to keep the show again the Sunday. And then now them keep the show again the Sunday. We know we talk and work with business again. And then now I think the Tuesday we shot the video with the bikers. Them people just come show them support and just show them support and then just represent.
Good.
Come on. It a work. Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh yeah. So the Tuesday, I think we shot the video the Tuesday, and a whole heap of different people on them bike. You have people who go borrow bike, you have people who have the bike already, you have people who park them car and go on the bike, because them here say, oh, the theme was like a bike theme type of thing. So everybody wanted close to which part we are shoot the video in Uganda at that time, them go get a bike. You know what I mean?
That's what you touched down in the helicopter?
Oh, that was a different part of Africa with a different show. I think that was Malawi.
Man,
Malawi.
you look like a king. You look like
Malawi.
Son, you made it look different.
Yeah.
I enjoyed those videos. I just had to share that.
Yeah, man, it is world. Hey, Chaka, I remember when our grandparents always tell us, "No buy no pussy in a bag."
Yeah. Pussy in a bag.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
People don't want to pussy in a bag. No. Right now, the people it come right back full circle, because you can have a song, you can sing a song, and a song nice, and you have the audio. People hear the audio, but now this is the today's world which part them want to see the video.
True.
Right now, me up on a quest. I'm up on a mission to try to video as much song as possible. Chaka, you should have do it to Chaka. When you have time, or some song I never video, or some song I did video back in the days where probably them camera there, it never had a show so clear. Video it again and make it video crispy in that era. Right. Yeah, man, that is a different money from audio. It's a different money from audio, because now the world want to see what go on clearly.
I like that.
Man.
Thank you. I like that. I like that. Thank you. You inspired me just now. I like that.
Yeah, man, more video as much as you know, they all cost and everything, but at the end of the day, me, by the time this thing starts, when again I will start the show, I'm going to reinvest in something, because now the world, visuals, is a different monetary platform from audio.
Yeah, 50 Cent told me that, but you coming and saying that again solidified that. So you're saying that in the music game, there's a visual side of it to make a bag of crazy bags. I like that.
There is, and today's world, and just like I highlight for the Ella that used to tell us, say, you know, nobody don't want to push in a bag. People want to see what I go on. Them don't want, you know what I mean? So it's like you have your song and your song sound good, but where is the video? Where is the video? Is a video coming? Do you have the video already? Right now we have a video Margarita. We have the audio from Margarita. It's released, it's out there on all platforms, but we're gonna do the video. You know what I mean? Because no, that is a separate stuff from the audio. And that is separate from the audio sales. Visuals is separate. So it's a different time now, you know, and it's a different way how to approach the business and how to approach, you know, the platforms, these nice platforms that we have to make a business out of it, because we can't just step on the platform, just a ramp. Even people who does a ramp, meaning like stand-up comedians and people who just get joke, they hear them, I tell you, say, hey, subscribe to this, that, because they want to set up them business. You know what I mean?
Big facts.
Yeah, man. So it's like we have to try to get. I'm trying to get a whole bunch of videos out here. Yeah, man.
Chaka, are you on social media?
Yeah, man. Chaka, just type in Chaka the music. You know, you can find it on Instagram, Facebook, and so forth. Yeah, just type in Chaka Demus music.
All right.
Chaka Demus music. Yeah.
A lot of we have the new video coming. The new video with me and Freddie, you know, Chaka Demus and Freddie McGregor. The new video will be out.
Oh, with a Sunday, with a Sunday.
Yeah, Twister, Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline, yeah.
Chaka Demus and Freddie McGregor. The 13th of this month, it will release. Yeah. Big, you can talk about that, man.
Yeah, the 13th of Friday the 13th. I'm into numerology. I think it's a dope number. There's some history. There's some history behind that number. But we're gonna go. I'm telling you. But we're gonna go for that date. CL, I want to say thank you for inviting us on your dope platform, sir.
Thank you very much for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I really love that.
Wait, let me just say this. This is our platform. I just want to say big up to all the DJs that come here every week, and we just sit here and we do what we do today. This is a normal thing. Anytime y'all want to drop in, play music, talk about what's going on, drop some jewels, feel free. This is the platform that we built out of the pandemic, because we could not connect, like you just said. We could not get up. So
yeah, we can't. Yeah, man. I love this.
I like this platform. Is the radio coming to you?
Wait. Everybody's saying the same. Wait, go ahead. Somebody.
I'm saying I like this platform. Is the radio coming?
Oh, Digiwaxx Radio is we're just about here, man. Big up Swerve and everybody else. It's a beautiful thing, man. We just, we've been doing this and just building up content and just really putting ourselves on with music. Digiwaxx Radio is coming. We need some drops. Chaka, we need drops. Busy. We need some Digiwaxx Radio drops, man.
You want them know? You want them know on this? Is it quality enough so I could do it now?
Why not? Why not? Just anything at Digiwaxx Radio.
What me say? What me say? Make sure say Chaka, make sure you do your one to go. We first have to do our one. Are we depend this now? What if you say?
Just say Digiwaxx Radio, new music daily. You're listening to Digiwaxx Radio, new music.
So daily. It's recording, so we can just start anytime you're ready?
Anytime you're ready.
Yo, this is Busy Signal and watching, and you're listening to Digiwaxx Radio. Watching where's some of it say again?
Digiwaxx Radio, new music daily. New music daily.
New music daily, right?
Yes.
Digiwaxx Radio, new music daily. Okay. Busy Signal this, watching you're checking out Digiwaxx Radio, new music daily. Yeah, man, that's what the thing said. Make sure you no play me. Yeah, man, because I don't know what business out there to pay me. Gorilla business. Busy Signal represent Digiwaxx Music Daily. Digiwaxx Radio.
Yeah, it is done.
Chaka, make sure you do your one. Chaka, do peace to Chaka.
Nah, that's amazing.
How we first step on it?
I love the that shit is fire.
Had the emphasis on it.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, they said Digiwaxx Radio, and then new music daily. That's it. Digiwaxx Radio, new music daily.
This is the original Chaka Demus. We say we listen to Digiwaxx Radio, new music daily. Got yourself every time.
All right, we got two drops. Yeah,
I want you to make sure you tell them. Make sure say you turn time up and running. Make sure say you tell them say that is the first few drops I get right there. That is drops pudding, greater cake.
Some gazada.
Giza, hey. Do it again, Chaka.
Wait, one
this
more
is
time.
the original Chaka Demus, and we say we listen to Digiwaxx daily. New music. Big up yourself, man. That good?
That's good. We're gonna chop it up. We're good.
Man.
Well, yo, thank y'all for stopping in, man. I gotta say, yo, it's been a pleasure. Big up to everybody from the islands. Big up to everybody from any part of the world. It's not every day that you get to talk to people you grew up listening to and idolizing. Not for me, not for anybody. If anybody needs drops, I'm gonna tell y'all or anything. Brian, who's on here, works with Busy and is handling his project. Just reach out to Brian. He'll make sure it happens. And for Chaka, you have Biggs, Mr. Biggs on here with the red hat and the Suge Knight looking background. Reach out to Biggs, aka the Suge Knight of Jamaica.
Yo.
Yeah, man. But big up, these are my brothers, man. For real. Me and Busy, like I said, man, we go back. This is your home, no problem. Anytime. Chaka, same thing. Anytime you have new music, this is another way for you to meet new people that can break music, that play music. They do things all over the world. So yeah. Very good company.
No, man, and anytime. And thanks for having me. Thanks for having even Chaka there. Because as I said, me as I used to listen, I learn. Because me talk this, because nobody can talk me in my mouth. No, as I said, me not disrespecting them or nothing. We understand the evolution, understand young artists have come up. But if I did some little piece of tail boy up on the program, I wouldn't bother come on this program today. But I just do it on next day. You know what I mean? Yeah, because we not just jump with everything and we not just put ourselves side of anybody. You know what I mean? I'm sure say Chaka stay the same way because you can't put, it's like the quality and the level, what we're going to learn from, how we're going to inspire each other, how we're going to reason and make it make sense. Because some people have no sense of reasoning and some of them could boy, if it was certain little stuff on this thing right now, me wouldn't dare start chat up. Big respect to Chaka again. Yeah, man, big respect to Chaka again. And yellow players to Chaka, yellow players, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
man,
all of the greats, yeah, man.
Heal up Pliers, man, for real. Big up Pliers, too, man. That's what's up.
Man.
That's what's up. We cannot forget about Pliers neither. That's what's up.
Hey, Busy, I'm gonna reach out to you on WhatsApp. I think I need to holler at you on WhatsApp.
Yeah, me didn't see I chat to me there.
Yeah, I was chatting to you, but I didn't know if you, so that's the right link. That's the right link.
Yeah, man. Come and send me something, but 2 minutes them ship come to me foot yet. And I say,
no, but me can't. Or me fi ship it. I mean, have the ray. You have to give me the ray, so me can't ship the lay. Can't ship the lay if I have the ray. Man, I forget the ray, so me ship the lay.
See, if you ship me something, I'm gonna hear back from him.
No. But listen, I becoming to lose the linky. But I got you. Like I'm ready, bro.
But you know what though, Busy on the side, I gotta reach out to you. I do gotta send. So, you in Jamaica right now?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Right. I gotta send something down. I gotta send something down to you. But that's a whole nother story. I'll
then see. Remember, say I the same number. I mean, I the same number.
All right. So
I same number. I mean, it's my number right here. It's still working.
All right.
1-876-842-7244. Anybody want to take it? It's my number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I CL?
Yeah.
Can I run a quick commercial real quick? A brother selling the little phones. We call them the side chicks.
What are they?
Yeah, the side chick phone. Don't give them your phone. Give them the side chick number. Because it's this big. I want to talk to you about it right there. That's it. It's a phone. And we got them in red. We got them in black. And we have the old school. You remember these joints? The old school. I got the white one too. I got the white one. I got the black executive.
This is taking a whole nother level of
marketing. I gotta sell. I gotta pay these bills. I live in a goddamn big ass house. I gotta pay the rest. I gotta pay my mortgage. I gotta pay the light.
Oh, Chaka Demus getting from, man.
Biggs, are your girl is phone that?
Yeah. It's called a side chick, and then I got another joint for the ladies. what we call them. So the ladies got the liquor. We have the sugar daddy. We got the sugar daddy, and we got the pool boy.
Oh.
Pool boy.
The pool boy.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, we got it for the ladies too.
Yeah.
Work anywhere, call anywhere, and I'll free ship anytime, whatever. Dope packaging came in a dope packaging.
Yo, more. Me I go. Hey, see how this is the classic one though.
I got the classic white one for you. The old school classic, big classic.
Yeah, man.
White
Because
one.
as me say, I got like all right now. No bullshit talk. Right now, me have 53 video for shoot.
Damn.
See, and I'm gonna need some of those things.
Come to Atlanta, man. Let me shoot a couple of them joints in Atlanta. Big facts.
Yo, Mr. Because as me I said, I don't want all of them on the platform. I don't want nobody feel so busy is just talking. Yeah, busy and still a virgin, busy and big school, busy. Respect the Chaka Demus and busy and Chaka them a virgin and him respect Chaka and Chaka respect the youth them. No, it is not about that. Real facts not talk about. We should meet Chaka. We should shoot. I had some song I released years ago where you never get, when you have the time and you get to it, shoot the video feed and put it on your page.
All right, then, busy. Definitely.
Yeah, man, that made up. So it's like, as me said, the video, that is separate bag. As some people
I love that.
That's separate money from audio.
I love that. I love that.
Well, listen, we're
love
gonna
that.
end it.
Look, busy. There you go. This is it right here.
I want it.
Look, you got a flashlight up here.
Put it back in our box.
Got you.
We're going to get back into some other new music. Big up to everybody who chimed in. We're gonna keep it going. Yo, y'all can feel free to stay on. We're gonna play some new joints, including this one. Check it. I'm gonna call that a true exclusive right there.
Digiwaxx exclusive.
That's exclusive, right?
That was exclusive right there. Hey, busy, you're on mute. Come off on mute. I want to get your opinion on that.
Yeah, actually, I had the album for like 2 weeks already. I was trying to send it to you last week.
Oh,
what?
Yeah,
I had
put me in jail, but I'm down to play that shit.
Allegedly.
Wait,
allegedly.
He got it. It ain't his fault.
Swerve, is that in
allegedly?
The email? Swerve, is that in the email?
Yeah.
All you need to do is go to the music sharing file or Fleet Room. It's been in there.
Say no more. Say no more. Say
Well,
no more.
9-5, I expected to be in my email from you. Thank you.
Got you.
Busy, what you think?
I just think I need to be in a verse.
Now you talking.
How you talking?
Yeah.
I mean, I just think I need to be on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the boss response. That's what you're supposed to say. I'm supposed to be on that. Real talk. Boss response.
So somebody I know, CL, I know you're a miracle worker. Oh, you're a miracle worker, and yo, it could happen.
So
tell Hove and tell Easy, hey, this is busy.
Yeah, man.
Better believe me.
Believe me. Yeah, it's great. It's great though. Great. And it's a great look. It's a great look. You know what I mean?
Dope.
The producer
and it doesn't sound like nothing that's already out there. Nothing.
Production is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Yeezy.
The producer side of me is semi pissed off at that shit.
Why?
It's okay. So knowing that it's Kanye, right? That is exactly what I would expect to get out of Kanye sometimes. Because Kanye does what the fuck Kanye wants. If Kanye wants to loop 4 bars for 8 minutes and just do whatever he wants to lyrically, melodically over it, he'll do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't necessarily work for everybody else. It works for Kanye because he's Kanye, right?
Yeah, and that's why he's fearless.
I got you, but hear me out. That record to me, even the same general concept of it, not word for word, lyric for lyric, and we know Kanye's connected, I can easily add some drums and put Beyonce on that record. Step back and watch the money.
She could be though. The record's not done.
Again, I'm aware of that, but I'm going based off what we are hearing. We could say the record's not done, but let's also act like if Kanye decided not to put drums on it and that's exactly what the record was, we wouldn't be shocked. It's not like Ye hasn't done this before, is what I'm saying. So I'm listening to it, hearing him say, oh, it's not done, but also knowing it possibly could be done. But again, for me, I'm like, yo, some drums, let Kanye say, you know what? Beyonce do this, or even Beyonce hearing it like, yo, I like that. And him say, oh, really? It's yours. Well, I think that record, like that track with a Beyonce with drums, like just in my head is fucking, the potential of that is insane. But that's just me on me being a producer, not me being a consumer.
I have to agree with Bionic on that, man. That to me, it's overrated. It sounds like a bunch of noise to me. Like, put something on that. You got to put, like you said, put some drums, something. I didn't even know it wasn't finished. Why would you even put that out there like that? That shit is, it just ain't, it don't do it for you.
Because it was
I'm sorry. I think
party.
that shit
we all know how Kanye West moved.
I think the fearlessness of it is fucking out the fucking world. I'm sorry. I'm gonna ride on this one. I love it. I got a question. I got a question.
Hold on real quick.
If this wasn't Kanye, if this was just somebody that had you,
if it wasn't Kanye, it would have been trash. But because of Kanye, I'm dick.
But no, okay, but no, a nigga's fearless though. Another
nigga fearless. The fearlessness of the record is what grabs me. That's fearlessness of the record.
But that's what James is saying. If it's another nigga, if this is Marky Price from motherfucking from Kansas City that is fearless doing that exact same record, why is it trash?
Well, hold on, but it's not. This is
and everybody can't do the same thing.
Fearless is fearless.
Hold on, yo.
Fearless is fearless. Fearless is fearless.
Go ahead, Earl. Wait, go Earl.
Honestly, I think with everybody being DJs and everybody's role within music and whatnot, I think we all do our best to listen to music without follower counts, without names, without branding, and just like really seeing what feels pleasing to our ears. I felt that was for this album to be as important to his career as it is. I felt that was like very sorely lacking for it to be like a Jay-Z feature. It's your first Jay feature in like 8-9 years, and I don't know. I feel like it could have been fleshed out more. And I'm not going to give it credit just because it's Kanye and Jay, because I feel like a ton of people always get extra credit and they keep getting told yes, yes, yes. Then their music ends up in a certain place and everybody's like, yo, what happened? Everybody been saying yes the last 10, 12 years.
Preach.
All right. Well, listen,
I'm still gonna hold my position. I think it's a dope ass fearless record. I'm sorry.
I'm still trying to figure out why it's fearless for one person and trash for another person if it's the exact same thing.
Because one person is a real fucking artist, the next one is, I don't know.
Everybody's a real artist, bro.
Nah, I stand by. I'm sorry, DJ. I stand by what I said.
I respect it.
It's not a real artist.
I'm not gonna move.
Can we let the queen say her piece? Let us say her piece.
It draws emotions. It's like Madison Square Garden vibes. It's like it's just for you can see the production, him coming out. The music is the theme. It set the tone. That's what it is. You know, that's
it is fearless.
Listen, we're gonna be
I agree with the queen.
Okay, legendary. Let me play this next record. Let me get y'all opinion on this because I know we're gonna go back and forth and get into it. Everybody's emotional because of this damn battle from yesterday. That's what it is.
Yo,
that battle got everybody.
The Garden last night was on tilt. I just woke up not too long ago. You see me rubbing my eyes in the chat, like, oh my god.
Yo, I'm so mad I missed that shit, man. I feel like fighting myself. How was it, King? How was it?
That was crazy.
It was out of control. Too many people, and everybody felt like they needed to be someone, but the problem was they wasn't on a stage. They was on a boxing ring, and that shit was gonna collapse.
Oh my god.
Bomba Club.
All right, here we go. Listen to this.
It's not better than the original.
Hey, Yaga jumped in, said
it's a hit. It's a hit, and it pays homage to the original as well. Like I'm loving this whole wave I'm loving this new wave where the new kids are paying homage and sampling some of the old stuff. Like
that ain't even old though.
But that's not even old though.
No,
that's what I'm saying. But when I say old, it's in relation to their age. We gotta say in relation.
But DJ, is it too soon though? I'm asking. Is it too soon? You don't think it's too soon?
Nah, Biggs. It's a big. This is a big record. It is.
No, DJ. I know it's a big record, but is it too fucking soon? That's what I'm asking.
Hey,
it's a big record. It's phenomenal, but it sounds like it's too soon.
Hey, Big, can I be an asshole?
Yeah.
It's fearless.
Disrespect. Something else, yo. Let me just say this, Yaga. I played this song because, first of all, it's from Cash Money. It's their latest signing. And I said, God damn it. I have to play this so Bionic specifically can hear this shit because it's a T-Pain remake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not.
That's right.
I mean, this one time I'm agreeing with Bionic.
It probably will gain some traction.
It's going to get played.
Yeah,
that shit gonna hit.
No, I'm saying I see it gaining traction.
I just worry that it's too soon.
And this is one of those records that I feel is a setup for the next record. You know how I always talk about that, like, yo, this record right here is enough to keep people's ears on them to say, okay, who is this person? What are they going to wind up doing? And I feel like that's what this record is.
So Bionic, you're saying it's a teaser, right? It's basically
it's the setup, yeah.
But, all right. At the end of the day, it's not made for us though, and that'd be the whole thing. Like, you know, if any of y'all are 30 and over, that record ain't made for us. That record is made for Lil Uzi Vert and JT followers because that sound like a record he would have made for JT right now. And every other young dude that's cuffing up a shorty, that ain't made for us.
And let me ask you, if that was now, what if I told you that was Young Blue's record, would it change anything?
No.
I'm just saying. All right.
I mean, he made it for he made it for the crowd. Like I was down at Rolling Loud 2 weeks ago. That's a record that's made for the Rolling Loud crowd, not made for the Digiwaxx crowd.
Damn, Digiwaxx is old as fuck.
We just seasoned.
Whoa. Speak for yourselves.
I'm old.
Yeah, we gotta bring some new blood in.
No grades.
No, that's fire. This is definitely a very diverse, real crowd. All right, I'm gonna play two more records to get y'all opinion on these joints. This one is more for us, I feel like. Let's see what y'all think about this. And
y'all speak for yourself. I'm wearing tight jeans and I'm with them little niggas. Fuck y'all.
Yo, little niggas is crazy.
Now that's an ode. That's an ode to who came before you, an ode to the producers. That's what you call an old record.
Yes.
Fire.
That
shit is dope, but it's old. I'm sorry.
That's
not really, that ain't skinny jean music, Biggs. We know.
Nah, I'm gonna go back to my skinny jean shit. That shit is trash.
Yeah, it's skinny jean.
I could appreciate it, but it's
adult contemporary hip hop.
The bars is dope, but
it wasn't really impressive to me, man. Like it just seemed like I'm not gonna say it seemed like a kid who was like, I don't want to sound disrespectful. It seems like somebody's performing that at like a talent show. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't make it seem like something that really hit me. Like, oh, these bars are crazy. Oh, these are really creative applications of everybody's name. I can't really say it hit me like that.
Hey man,
we're talking about shoes and ass and switches. Fuck that. That shit whack.
Hey man, I've never been a fan of Papoose like that, but I think that's coming from this series that he's been doing the last couple of months. I think it started in April, and he's naming
each close shit, right?
I'm not exactly. He's naming each EP after the month. So, although that was probably like some mix, I'll say this again. I've never been a Papoose fan. What I've been hearing from him in the last couple of months, I've become a fan. And again, going back to, I know y'all don't like that. I was surprised that was even played up in here. But what he's been doing lately, I respect the shit out of that. But I think what you just heard was probably from one of those series, which is kind of like a mixtape. I'm not a big mixtape person anyway, but Papoose has put out some very official shit in the past couple of months. I don't want to discredit him right now.
Man, I like it, man. Pap is one of them dudes. Papoose is one of them dudes to me that I feel tries way too hard.
There it goes.
I feel like he tries, like for example, like sometimes
this show is brutal. But go
like
ahead.
sometimes music is organic. You hear a beat, and you just start spitting. But I feel like Papoose be like, okay, if I talk about blah and tries to execute logic into every song versus passion into every song. Does that make sense?
I don't know. I kind of feel like
you know what?
I kind of feel like that at 1.2, but like I don't know what I've heard from him, and maybe because I haven't been listening like that in the other years prior, but I like what I've been hearing from him lately. And
that's respectable. I think one thing to Bionic's point, my bad. I ain't want to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Now, I was gonna say one thing to Bionic's point, man. Like for me, like in rap, in sports, and anything, right? Like the greats make it look easy and they make it look effortless. And for me, it seemed like there was a lot of effort put into something that wasn't so impressive. I'm not trying to like trash him, you know what I'm saying? But like the greats make it look super easy, super impressive, and that still seemed like it was a bit of an effort.
I got one thing to throw in there.
Yeah, quit out.
What I think is happening here, because I thought it was dope, to be honest with you, with me, and that's because I still love the old school type flavors. Right. We hear a lot of the same thing every day, and we've gotten really comfortable with that. So when someone tries to inject something back, taking us back a little bit, some of us don't want that. But I'll be the first to tell you, hey, I'm down with that. I'm down with bringing it back because it's a way and it's a segue to hopefully bringing something back to let these young heads know where they came from and what shoulders they're standing on, number one, and also it's just bringing that change. You have to be acceptable for that change today because I think we need it.
If Kanye West had did that track, it'd be a completely different.
For real.
But he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Like that's the thing about it. Like y'all have heard me say many a times, it's not the who, it's not the what, it's the who.
Yeah. Hold on, so question. So if let's say Jadakiss says that's one of his favorite rappers, do y'all look at Jadakiss for what he does, then now saying, hey, Pap's one of my favorites. I like how he does this, this, and this, and this. Does it change your perspective from there? Different artists that you really do like?
Nope.
No. Everybody's eligible to opinions.
Yeah, even some of the NBA professionals make stupid ass takes on who's the greatest. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that don't stop me from liking them as players, or just because I like them as a player don't mean I appreciate every decision or every opinion they have either.
So question, so when it comes to us who would be considered listeners, fans or whatever, but then you get the person who actually does it, their intake is how they digest is completely different than ours because they do it.
But again, so do NBA players. Like
that's what I'm saying. So if LeBron says, hey, this is my favorite player because of this, this, and this, and you like, nah, bro, that's trash. But he's like, but he could argue I played the game. So right. I know more than you.
Right. But here's the thing. If you line up 10 NBA players, there are going to be 10 NBA opinions. Whose opinion doesn't count?
No, I'm not talking about players. I'm talking about us. And
but again, same thing with rappers. You can line up
opinions though. There will have to be like
you can line up Jada, you can line up Jay-Z, you can line up Kendrick, you can line up Nas and ask them, and all of them will say something different. As far as who are you currently, like the question is always who are you currently listening to and who you think got next. I mean, hell, Jay-Z was pushing the hell out of Memphis Bleak. Why we ain't bumping Bleak?
I know if you're saying currently, most of those artists say the same ones who's current, which is usually a Drake, a Kendrick, a Cole, maybe a Wale, and they might say Griselda.
I mean, but also
about Wale.
But also at the end of the day, like Legend, if you're gonna talk about rappers, like we may not be rappers, but we all come from the same foundation, and that's music. It's just a matter of when we started listening to it and what particular sound touched your soul. So that's one reason why you may hear rappers say the same, but like you said, if somebody's inspired by somebody or not, it doesn't taint them as a person. It just means that their inspiration, their background, their soul might have been touched slightly different than yours or mine.
No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying, like, since you're a DJ, you might understand the technical side more than I did. So you're like, no, this is why. And because of this, this, and this, that's why I fool with this DJ. I'm like, nah, but they trash. But you looking at it from a whole nother, bird's eye view to have the opinion you have, which most DJs probably would, because y'all know the technical side of stuff more than a fan would.
But that's all it is. It's an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have one, whether you're a DJ, whether you're a fan that sit in the back seat of the car. Like, just because we can, as creatures, we're gonna have an opinion. It's a matter of whose opinion you pay attention to, consider valid and consider invalid. But we all got an opinion, because at the end of the day, without music, we'd all be talking about something completely different.
Or to add on to that, Skills is known as one of the most skillful and best knowledge base having MCs in the game, but ain't nobody putting Skills in their top 10. But Skills also has opinions on certain things and how certain things should go. He does this. He studies the game. Same thing with Questlove. Their knowledge base of hip hop is fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? The stories that they tell based on their knowledge base, not on their experiences, but their actual knowledge base of shit is fucking insane. But at the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean that it caters over to, like, people love Black Thought as an MC. But if somebody likes commercial music, they may not fuck with Black Thought. That doesn't take away from Black Thought's fucking skill set. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean.
But the only catch with that is, once he went on Flex, from my opinion, from a lot of people I talked to, a lot of people became more fans of him because they got to see that skill set like that in that realm. Sometimes people don't get to see it all like that, or they may listen to certain songs and like, nah, but when they seen that, they was like, oh, dude, I didn't know he can do all that.
Listen, we're going to keep on going back and forth. Let's play some more music. We're going to get into this back and forth. I ain't mad. I get it. Let me play this record. I want to get y'all opinion on this next one, because, again, we talked a lot today. But I want to play this. Tell me what. Who was that again? Who was that again? The group is called Perfect. The song's called Talk.
Okay.
I like the beat is hot. I always love my 808s, them glide. So that beat is hot to me.
Okay, Rod, again, what do you think? I want to get your opinion.
Well, put it this way. The club I play at every week for the last 22 years, I'm playing that this week and for the next 6 months, because I know they're going to love it right away. Okay. I don't have to ask anyone, do you like this? I know they're going to like it, because it bridges the generations.
I like that answer.
I'll take this over that other song.
Cool or not, I seen you bopping your head. What's your thought?
I agree. I think it's a great bridge between the old and the new. It had a nice little flow to it. It'll definitely hit for today for sure. But it'll take, the old heads back because of, what it was the remake of.
So this is good. All right. Anybody else on I-5?
Like I said, I'll take this over that Shorty remix. Easy. This is a classic. I could see playing this and probably mix it with Come and Talk. Try to go back and forth.
Yeah, you should. Yep.
Okay, wait, James Brown, what you thinking? Yes?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. What he just with I-95 just said about blending the original with that for sure.
Yo, I like that joint, man, but I'm not really a fan of sampling or covering somebody's work unless you're gonna do it as good or better than them. But at the same time, I think the song is mad cool. It definitely has like an appeal, you know what I'm saying, just for like general listenership, and also, as it was said, bridging the gap.
Quantum Leap. Okay, no opinion.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, y'all got it, man. I'm, that's not really my bag, so y'all got that.
Yaga.
It's a hit.
Swerve, anybody else want to say anything before we get
hey, real quick, I think I saw the music video for that. They got a music video for that, right?
I don't know.
But I wasn't too thrilled about the video. If that's the same song, I'm not sure though. I think nationalities really. I was shocked when I saw the video. I downloaded it. I don't know what it was, but yeah, that's all.
Okay. I didn't see the video yet. Okay, Sweets, anybody else before I go to Bionic? Because you know Bionic's about to rip this thing in half.
Nah, I mean, I like it. You know, like I said, it's for today, but it's something that, you know, for DJs, gives you a little new routine. For people, it's a familiarity. So definitely something that could work.
Queen, I don't know if you stepped away, but if you're there, say something.
It bridges, like you said, it's a segue to go to old school and a segue to go into new school. So if you have a multi-generational crowd, you could blend it and easy bring coming back. Come and talk to me into it.
All right, Bionic, the floor is yours.
Oh my gosh, bruh. First of all, I'm a give a production secret to some of the cats that, you know, may be venturing into production and things. You know, well, when you build in a track, you know, a lot of the data you use is called MIDI. And if you just do some searches on like popular songs that you may want to jack and or steal, you can do MIDI searches. Search for Come and Talk to Me, and they'll give you a MIDI file of somebody that learned the song and broke down all the elements, and you can take the piano from that, you can take the bass line from something else, or create your own bass line, or you know, do however you want to do it with MIDI versus actually sampling through audio. All right, so that's a little trick of the trade, you know, free game. Now, with that being said, the minute that joint started playing, I'm like, yo, why the hell did they have to use the cheapest, the most generic piano sound ever? Like, bruh, that piano sound was so thin and so cringy. And then as a player, it's like a joke that me and my friend have where we know where a lot of producers don't have a sustain pedal because all the way they play stuff sounds real choppy. And that's exactly how that sounded. And I couldn't get past that alone. Like, and that was the first thing I heard. From there to the rest of the song, I was gritting my teeth and cringing. Like, I didn't focus on what they were saying, how they attacked the song. Like, I do hear where everybody's like, oh, it has potential to bridge the gap. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to go against that. But it's like, yo, man, like just the piano sound itself annoyed me. The way it was being played annoyed me. And it was just like, I can't enjoy that record. For that alone, I cannot enjoy that record. And that's the first thing I hear. So that's me.
You know what? I can't be mad. You are definitely the Charlemagne of this show. Because you take your opinion, you stand on it, no problem. I wasn't mad at that record. One thing I think we're gonna have to start doing is I think we're gonna start doing a weekly music draft, because we do a lot of opinions on here, which I like. However, we never really think about how your opinion plays out week to week. So I'm gonna put together a draft sheet. We play these records, and people can put records in whatever into the draft every week. You have to choose whether this record is going to be a hit or not, and it can be a scale. People that get more and more hits moving forward, and we're going to check, because remember, we're getting music almost from the beginning a lot of times, right? Most of the times. So we're going to look down a month, 2 months. We're going to have to track these records to see if they are doing good based on what we're all saying individually or collectively, or whether they're not. And I think that at the end of the day, we'll come up with some type of prize system or something, because everybody's opinion is dope. However, I want to see who's really picking these hits for the future.
And so also realize you ain't got to like something to know it's a hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to like it to know if it's a hit.
But what are we doing? I think at the end of the day, we're looking at what is going to be a hit and what's going to make the most money. Like, that's the talent, you know, at the end of the day. Making records, talent, but being able to pick songs that you like, yo, this record is going to do something, to me, is a skill.
I just want to just kind of. So is that kind of the mission of this? Is y'all looking for hits?
No. Well, no. We share music. That's what we do.
Okay.
We share new music weekly. I am introducing a new game. Pretty much. I'm just gamifying our, because if we play a song, naturally, I actually like to get an opinion. We all like to hear an opinion from everybody. My thing is, why can't we have a little fun and say, you know what? Sweet said this record's gonna be hot. We looking at week 3. It's still. CL said this record's gonna be hot, and it's tanking, or whatever. Yaga said this record's gonna be hot, and this joint is moving crazy. Or we said something was whack and it blows up. Like, it would be good for us to sort of see, let's just see where we stand. Like, you know what I mean?
Like Throat Baby.
Throat Baby.
Yeah, I mean, because I was just thinking, like, I mean, kind of what Bionic was just saying, how you can do a MIDI search, which I didn't know anything about that. But it just kind of plays into, there's certain formulas that are used for every era of music that is going to be added to terrestrial radio. So it's just kind of like, you played 2 songs already that to me have met that formula. It's not really for me, but I mean, I can see that formula being used to be added to terrestrial radio, which in turn, air quotes up, makes a hit. So, that's why I was wondering if that's the mission statement here, because anything that doesn't fit into that formula in terms of the music and frequency, then, I mean, it really stands no chance. So that's the reason why I was kind of asking that, just to see if that's what y'all were doing in there.
Can I add something in here, Steve?
Sure.
The one thing that, if you're formulating something like that, because some of these artists that you play are independent, correct?
Yeah, some of them are. Yes.
So you got independent artists, and then you got like that joint from Kanye West. He has a machine behind him, regardless. So he can put out anything he wants, and it's going to get pushed because he has a major machine behind. But an independent artist may not have that. So if you build that, you may have to build some type of handicap system in there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking like a major and then the independents, because if it's somebody like Def Jam, who for years have been doing hip hop, against somebody at, say, RCA, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna know you would go to Def Jam opposed to going to RCA as a hip hop artist.
And not even that, going all the way back to what was being said about Kanye in the beginning. Obviously, if something like that song catches on that y'all played from Kanye earlier, well, now the radio formula changes. Like, he's the one that changes the form. Like, that sound, you can say that sound goes back to, I saw y'all mentioning T-Pain earlier. That sound goes back to like 2007 when that formula came in. And so now, if someone like Kanye does that song that y'all played earlier, and it's the thing that catches on, well, now everybody starts putting in the formula to do that. Like, so I wouldn't even say it was a handicap. That's why I wanted to kind of know what the mission statement was, because again, going back to what somebody said about it being fearless, if I gave you some fearless music, would we be able to kind of realize that it's being fearless and pushing the envelope, as opposed to something that is using the formula to be a hit?
So let me throw a disclaimer out there. The idea that I just presented, or whatever the case, literally was just off of the fact that we have some serious opinions and discussions about music. And I just wanted to gamify it in terms of just trying to say, like, who really picks the records, the hits? Now, Square Knot, Quantum, y'all like, have a good point in terms of like, some records have the support, some records do not, right?
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, your mission, everybody's mission, is to break new music that motivates you or motivates us and people in some form or fashion, right? That's what we're supposed to be. We're like almost a source. for A&R in a way, because DJs can take a song that nobody's heard from their neighborhood or from they went digital digging, as Queen likes to say, and they found something that they like this, and they try it out and they play it, and it could catch, it's like it can spark and die. It wasn't it, but sometimes you spark something and it may have a really long wick. It may have a really long wick, but it don't die. And it keeps on coming and coming and coming. And a year later, or whatever the case, it might blow up. So my thing is, I just want to figure out a way to have fun with it. I don't have like a plan or a system. I think, it was just more like, I like the fact that I feel like we're all trying to predict what's hot next. And I really didn't go beyond that. So I don't know if I'm really answering your question, Lee, but I'm just saying, like, I'd like to have fun with it. That's all.
Yeah, like for those of us that been here for a while, like, like I mentioned Throat Babies. And I remember when he first played that record, we bashed the fuck out of that song. Everybody on the call was like, what is that bullshit? That shit is trash.
Not me. That was my song.
But, like a month later, not the next week, but like a month later, that shit was out and blowing up. And I got on this call and was like, I fucking can't believe this bullshit. And then came the remix with the video.
Oh yeah.
And it blew up even more. And then it just disappeared. We ain't heard from that artist ever again. But like that's an example of something.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard about that Throat Baby, so I don't know if I've ever heard it or not, but I can, what you're saying would not surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I don't know if you understand.
Happens all the time.
Like, yeah, but like some from if you played that Throat Baby song right now, I'm pretty sure I'd be like, yeah, that probably was gonna do well. Like, and people were probably not gonna like it. Like, that's just kind of the. Last night, you brought up Dipset. The whole Dipset shit from last night is a perfect example of what I'm saying. That shit, I've never been into Dipset. I've never cared for that shit. But when it was going on, everyone loved it. Obviously, last night, they got exposed. But in the middle of the 2000s, nothing would tell me that shit would not go wherever it went. Like, it's just... No matter who didn't like it, no matter who liked it, it fits a formula, and it's gonna be Throat Baby or whatever the case. Like, it's gonna fit the formula. So I'm kind of going off on a tangent. I don't mind the challenge of doing whatever you were saying you're gonna do, CL. I was just wondering how y'all were kind of basing actual hits versus maybe something that's just technically.
Yeah. Hey, remember last summer? Let's go to recent history. Last summer, that song, I don't want to call it a song because I don't consider it good at all. But the WAP song, if it didn't have a video, would it be a hit?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, it would have been a hit because Megan Thee Stallion was blowing up heavy and Cardi B was already the queen of the planet.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like that, even if those two were not popular yet, let's just say that was the first time you heard them. The formula of that song, the content of the song, it's gonna do if they have the people behind it, because that's the thing. Like I talked about this last week. A lot of times people are saying they're so independent. They're not that independent. There's a benefactor somewhere. So if there was some sort of benefactor and there was no video and this Cardi B girl and this Megan Thee Stallion girl was new, yeah, that song would have blew up because of the content and the formula of the music. To be honest, it only blew up more. They put that out there as well, let me not even get into all that. But anyhow, yeah, I definitely believe that would have blew up.
But it's funny the way it works, because also over the summer we were talking about Erica Banks and how Erica Banks been promoting songs that are fucking 3 and 4 years old, but didn't blow up until somebody on TikTok decided to make a challenge, and all of a sudden Erica Banks is on 5, 6, 7 different records all of a sudden.
I mean, but
it's we talk about the machine, we talk about independence, and I mean sometimes it's just dumb fucking luck.
Well, I mean, it also supports the point that, like I said, you know, as DJs, as music people, as experts, we can all have an opinion. We all like what we like, but music today isn't made for us. If you ain't 18, 15, 12, I don't care how much you think you are, who you are, it's not made for us. So like you said, it takes TikTok, a platform that's made for the kids, to turn one of these people into stars, not us DJ.
That's right.
So this hit predictor thing we're talking about, is it valid to y'all? Is it something that y'all think?
Hell yeah, fuck it. Hit predictor. And you pick a particular song that you know, of course you're not gonna pick no damn Bruno Mars and fucking Anderson .Paak and be like, is this gonna be a hit? Hey, we already know what time that is. You know what I'm saying?
Hear me out. We should do it for every song we pretty much listen to. People should decide whether they think it's gonna do something or not. Period. Most of the time, they'll probably be like, nah, I don't think this can go past this point. But I'd like to see what people think. I think it's hilarious, like to see, you know, week to week. Yo, this is last week. This is what it was. Now look at the consumption numbers this week. You know, most of these records are going backwards. We were all wrong, or whatever the case. I just think
I'm definitely down with that because I mean, look,
exactly.
I enjoy coming back and saying, hey, y'all, I was wrong as fuck. I also thoroughly enjoy being like, yo, I told y'all motherfuckers. So, I mean, I'm definitely down for it.
All right. I just want to introduce. I thought it was funny because I'm like, we was very opinionated today. And I get it. Dipset and you know, that whole shit got everybody all, you know, just feeling away. With the locks, but listen.
Oh, y'all had that discussion?
Oh, that discussion was so real earlier. Woo.
Oh, okay, I must have missed it, but yeah, that's been a funny thing.
No, it was a great thing. I mean, look, man, you know, it came down to preparation, and I don't know.
Trust me, I know. Trust me, believe me, I know.
First and foremost, the DJ, Dipset's DJ is getting killed today. He is getting
as he should.
Killed. He was horrible.
Hey, CL, one of my in my group from my homies from high school, one of my boys just came in and said, he said, yo, so I'm listening to the Verzuz playlist on iTunes. And he was like, Dipset got records, but their performances were shit. So there is still hope for him as a group.
It's hard, man.
I mean, but also part of last night was the hype because they going on tour with State Property. They're about to do 8 cities. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's always a bigger picture.
Right. Because usually it's a release of new music or, like you said, a tour. It's always something on the back end.
Yo, that's also why I'm really happy that Styles showed some restraint and didn't drag Cam out of that beach chair. Because if that would have went up, then that show would have been over and that tour would have been over. And it would have been a lot of missed money for a lot of people.
These are true facts.
I mean, y'all probably went over it, but I'm just glad that talent showed up last night, and that needed to be seen by fans and artists alike. And you know, the irony is, and I'm not going to stick on this. Like I said, I know y'all probably talked about this already. The irony is, I literally on my last show last week was talking about rhyming over your vocals, performing over your vocals, things of that nature. Those little nuances that put people over the top, and how a lot of younger people don't do that because they've seen bad examples. And whether it be from people I like, whether it be Wu-Tang, or whether it be from people I don't care for, like Dipset, it's been happening and it needs to stop. And that's why it was very funny to see that last night when Jadakiss said that, because there was an artist that I didn't get into it with it on Twitter, but there was something that happened on Twitter to where this person was thinking I was coming at them about rhyming over your vocals. Like, nah, you know. And so it was funny to see Jadakiss come out and do that, because it's a necessary thing that needs to happen. We need to talk about stage performances. People on your fucking stage, there's no need, if you're not performing, for all those people to be on your stage. I know we in hip hop and doing that, blah, 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 but I manage a group, and I would never have him do that. We don't go out there and rhyme over vocals. That's all about preparation. And I'm glad that people got to see last night what preparation does versus what it doesn't. That was the true verses from last night.
And to add to your point, we've discussed that on this call before. And I've told folk on here that me as an engineer, when I'd finish a mix on a record, once the artist says, hey, yeah, that's good, from me, they get the main, the instrumental, the acapella, and a TV track, which is just the hook and the background vocals. Not the lead vocals. Because, you know, if you're on stage by yourself, right. You know what I'm saying? If you're on stage by yourself, yeah, you want those A's or whatever. So I was like, that's in my pricing. Like, you don't have to ask me for that because I've done enough dealing with artists where niggas call you the day before the show and want to drop every fucking thing to make them a show CD. Or you know, so I was like, yo, that's part of what I do. And I've always tried to train artists that I deal with, like, yo, if you go somewhere else to get something mixed, this is what you need to ask for. This is what you need to get. So, and that is, but you know, and that to me, that's again just going back to bad habits and how those bad habits have become literally just a part of what people think how people think everything should go. And that to me is a sad part of the whole situation. And again, that's the reason why I'm so glad what happened last night happened, man.
Yeah, agreed, man. It's time to step up, period, on all levels, man. Musically, there's no more getting by. Obviously, the preparation showed that, but it's important that the young people, especially the young artists, man, they see, like, you can get exposed, man, if you don't sharpen the tools. So I love that part of it. I also love the fact that, you know, they were able to do, you know, it got very testy for a second, but they were able to get through it without any bullshit. I thought, you know, because I like the Verzuz brand, and I really didn't want to say it take a hit, you know what I mean? And it didn't. I am very, very happy that they were able to get through that without no drama, because, you know, it got testy for a second, and I want to see, you know, Verzuz continue on, man. You know, it was definitely dope how they ended it, all on a peaceful, positive note. And that's all we wanted, man. So, you know, shout out to them for that. Again, Dipset got crushed, is what it is. And, you know, Styles P is now in more people's top 5. I mean, I'm sorry, Jadakiss, in more people's top 5.
Hell, one of my boys said, nigga, don't sleep on Sheik. He was like, last night should show you we know more Sheik verses than we thought we did.
Yeah, Sheik was dope.
Like he was a Locks fan, but he was like, damn, I didn't realize I knew as many of his verses as I thought I did until last night.
See, the thing with the Locks is they didn't have a lot of music videos. So a lot of times if you didn't just know their voice different, you'd hear them going back and forth, and it's so smooth you wouldn't even know. If it wasn't Jada, you wouldn't be sure who it is.
Right. Yeah. All right, that being said, let's play like 2 more records. We're gonna end it at 7:00. Earl, I'm gonna play that record that you asked me to play first.
Much love.
And then we're gonna probably end it off with one last joint. But I'll play this and then you can tell everybody what it is.
Okay, dumbed down reggae shit. I don't know.
Needs work. Definitely needs work.
That's very fair, very fair. Appreciate your feedback and opinions. That was Skyfall. That's a song called My Gully. It's off of a 3-track EP that he's dropping this Friday, including a couple other joints. We got the video coming forward as well, but definitely respect your opinion and appreciate it.
I like the beat, though. The beat is smooth. Definitely smooth. I could hear playing that in the car, top down.
Yeah, the beat is good. I think he needed a little bit more work on his backs. As far as we're in the hooks, needs to tighten that up a little bit more. But you could definitely play that, you know, driving down the road or something like that. The beat is good. Beat is dope.
And Earl, in all honesty, I think there's something there, right? What bothers me, like Nat was saying, it's just the arrangement. It's all over the place for me. I can't vibe to it. It's not that the song or the beat is not good. It's just the overall arrangement for it. I don't get like where the song is going with the arrangement.
I understand that. I mean, there was a part of production that, you know, I wasn't the biggest fan of. I am a huge fan of Skyfall, just being transparent. Also work with him. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, that's the whole point of me even bringing that song on the show, just to get honest feedback. So it's appreciated. And like, I definitely hear what you guys are saying. And I mean, that's one of the funny things about like regions and things as well, because, you know, he's been getting a ton of support from like DJs up and down, like London, Paris, et cetera, et cetera. And so for me, it's interesting to see like the comparison of opinions between the two. But again, I mean, it's all definitely appreciated and very much accepted.
Yo, Earl, what's his background? What's his story? Like, where is he from?
So he's from St. Vincent, moved to Montreal, relocated there from his family, just to go do his thing, do school for a little bit, start making music. They got a really dope, actually, like government funded arts program in the city of Montreal, where they built a studio for kids between 13 to 18 and just come through and make music and engineer and, you know, learn all those things for free on the government. And so, you know, he's part of that program, and just like the music he made to me was just like getting more and more impressive. And so for me, you know, I understand it's a growing process. He's definitely like at the start of his career. Like, he hasn't even dropped his first official project, but you know, outside of that song, we've been getting a lot of support on a few others. And so, you know, I know everything ain't going to be like all sunny all the time, but again, that's the whole point of me bringing you to this platform.
How old is he? You said that program is 13 to 18. Is this a young man, like 18 years old?
Yeah, he just turned 19.
I mean, that you know, if he's young, then definitely he got time to figure whatever it out and definitely blast off before he's 21.
Hey, real quick, y'all should check out his single called Ting Ton Up, Ting.
Oh my God, thank you.
That's fire, dude. I got that on my mix coming up on the radio this Friday, man. I put that on there, and he sent me a drop. But I've been liking him since he touched Digiwaxx, and his voice, man, it just, to me, that shit is just fire.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you know, just for you guys to possibly keep on your radar, there's another track that, you know, we got synced with like a major fashion retail brand that's we're really, really, really excited about. And that's going to be coming out Friday as well. So I'll definitely be happy to share the music when it's released for you.
Sorry, everybody. Dope. Skyfall. I thought it was good. I do think he has room to grow, but you know, this is how it is. You know, the ones that are dedicated, you know, they may run a certain race when they're young, on their first race, but you know, stay with it. You come on some Usain Bolt shit. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, he's definitely on it. Thank you, though.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna play one last one. I'm trying to figure out, man. I could play. I don't know if y'all want to hear the new Jack Harlow. Play that, or I could play this R&B joint with Anthony Hamilton. Whatever. There's just so much new music every damn day. I can't make up my own line. I'll play the Jack Harlow. Why not? Peace and love to everybody who came on, by the way, today. Pretty good. I did have a question. I'll ask off the record. I wanted to ask everybody what they thought about the Busy Signal and Noah Powa and Chaka Demus segment. Was it you know, what y'all think about it? I know we went to Jamaica for a second, but I loved it. I know
I loved it. I mean, how often do we get legends like really pull up and just like really just like talk? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a thing that happens every day, everywhere. So I'm definitely grateful. I loved it.
And every time we do have legends, we just got to make space for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't the first time that's happened where a legend is called in and it's like, yo, their time is valuable and they're giving it to us. Let's rock. You know what I mean? Like, so I definitely have no issue.
Okay. No, that was good. I was just wondering if the segment ran too long in anybody's opinion. And I'm only asking that because, you know, we try to make this as good for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to make it as good as possible. You know what I mean?
I mean, it was long, but again, look at who it was. It'd be different if it was, you know, some regular ho-hum, you know, or up and coming dude. It's completely different. It's a different situation. So circumstances should be extended.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, in today's era, like, them legends could go talk to other legends like, yo, great platform. And before you know it, we getting legends every week.
There you go. All right, dope. That's the type of feedback.
Dope.
Good stuff. All right. All right, listen to this record. Let me know what y'all think about this one. SUVs.
Ooh, Pooh Shiesty. Anything he touches, man. Woo.
I feel like he's on fire, man. For real.
I'm gonna be honest. I really didn't like Pooh Shiesty at first until I actually started listening to like his cadence and the way he just bodies. Like he does him. He's not trying to be lyrical. He just does Pooh Shiesty. And on this record, I feel like Pooh Shiesty makes the record. Jack Harlow he's doing what's expected. He stays in his lane, but Shiesty just takes the record to the next level. I like it. I think it's a dope record.
Okay. That's dope. Any other opinions?
Jack Harlow does it again. Like he's just consistent, man. He's just consistent in doing what he does.
Yeah. Okay, dope. All right. Last record. I'm gonna play this record. Only because my man Ken asked me to play it. So tell me what y'all think, and we will end off with this last record.
Very nice vibe. Very nice vibe.
Yo, who record is that? That's dope. Yo, see how your mic is off. Your mic is off.
My bad. The artist is LeVelle, featuring Anthony Hamilton. The song's called Fell in Love. I guess it just dropped not too long ago, meaning like in the last couple of days. Shout out to Ken Wilson. He sent it over. Wanted to get some opinions from y'all just to get y'all vibe on it. I know it's a more adult contemporary track, but in the adult contemporary world, you know, is it something you vibe with, something that you could play at a you know, a lounge or you know, restaurant or something like that?
No doubt. That fits right into the format of my radio show. So I would definitely. Who did you say that was again?
The artist is named LeVelle, LeVelle. I can forward it to you.
All right.
Featuring Anthony Hamilton. The song's called Fell in Love. What's your email?
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice dinner song.
DJSquareKnot@gmail.com.
Okay. And you said, Queen Bee, I heard you say that it's a nice dinner song. Okay.
Yes.
Swerve, you need it too?
Yeah, send it to me.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, you can send it.
I need it.
Send it.
Yaga at yagaradio.com. YAGGA at YAGGAradio.com.
Got you, Yaga. Who else?
You can send it to DJSweetsmusic@gmail.com.
Got you already in there. Boom. Who else?
BTIPENT@gmail.
Got you. James Brown, you in?
Yo, Stan, can you have that?
Yeah, you want to stand?
Yeah, if you can.
Yep, I got you. Standing man 650.
I need it.
At AOL.com.
Okay, I got you. Yep. I-95, you want it?
Yes, sir.
Let me go. DJ I. Yep. 95.
Definitely got that grown folks music appeal to it.
Okay, good. No doubt. They're going for it. He was like, yo, you know, I just want to see if we can get love. So I'm happy y'all said that. Everybody should have it in their inbox now.
Yeah, send. I was about to say, send it. I got a sister show that does R&B and soul. Send it to The Remedy Radio.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, baby. 1 second. Okay. The Remedy.
Yeah, The Remedy Radio @gmail.com.
Okay, we breaking records. Let's go.
All right, should be on the table.
She's gonna say "Fell in Love." You'll see it right there. I just sent it to you. Listen, man. I just want to say, it was a good show. A little unexpected, but I'll say it was a good show, man. I appreciate everybody for so tapping in. I didn't get to have that basketball talk. I wanted to take everybody's temperature on the moves that have been made so far. Lakers, what do y'all rate that? Knicks just made a move. What do y'all rate that? Chicago Bulls trying to do something. The Heat made a couple moves. What's the NBA looking like? But we'll have to table that conversation for next week because I tell you, man, the Verzuz conversation took over the beginning of the call. That was like that was damn near an hour worth of conversation. And then before you knew it, we had artists on and it just went left. But It was actually right. I ain't gonna lie. It was a good look. It was a great look today. Peace and love to everybody, man, for always showing up. And just not even just showing up when you can. I know how it is, man. We got to do what we got to do. But it's great to see everybody. Great to get everybody's vibe. Shout out to DJ Lux. He's been chilling out. He always in. Shout out to Court Digger, who joined in and whatnot. And everybody else, man. Junior Rodigan, Stan the Man, DJ Swerve, Bionic, a.k.a. the Charlemagne of the crew, DJ I-95, James Brown, Queen B, DJ Sweets, DJ Square Knot, the Legend, a.k.a. the Champagne Legend, Quantum Leap Radio, DJ Yaga. Quantum, I don't really know your name, man. It just says Quantum Leap Radio, so I'll just be saying Quantum Leap Radio.
No, it's all good, man. I go by the grandfather clock, but this is how my Zoom is set up, so it's all good.
All right, grandfather clock, a.k.a. Quantum Leap Radio. Of course, yours truly, CL, Digiwaxx Worldwide. Thank y'all for tapping in, and see y'all next week. God bless y'all. Be safe. And if y'all got new music, man, if you find something that's really worth talking about or feeling like we need to share it or whatever, I know how it goes. It doesn't come every day, but it does come once in a while, or something that you really feel like, yo, let me play this. Let's share it and let's play it. All right?
I did send something over, though, but I didn't know if y'all had like a specific place you send your music to.
Where did you send it to? Because I didn't get it. CL@digiwaxx.com?
Nah, I sent it to the music thing that was on that email that I got sent. But it's CL@Digiwaxx, you say?
Yeah, let's send it there from now on.
Gotcha.
We'll play it next week. I mean, we got time to go digital digging and
get this no doubt.
Stuff out there. We'll do it. But yo, thank y'all. God bless y'all. See y'all next week.